right.
Savannah goes mute for the next 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Let's
So
hope
Bomb
not.
goes mute for the next 5 minutes. Alexander will probably be like, "Oh, thank you, Bomb. Finally."
She's finally quiet for once. Yeah.
That's great.
Finally.
Yeah.
Oh God! All right, we got quite the mess we gotta clean up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, and the best recap voice for this is Comic Book Guy.
Oh God!
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
How
Alright,
the heroes
don't
screwed
worry.
up.
Can't escape.
Don't worry. I
Yeah,
have the
I'm ready.
recordings on, so.
Okay,
just do
so
your
this
worst.
will be a treat.
All right, so let's see if I can get Comic Book Guy's voice down.
Oh boy!
All right, so unfortunately, I don't know how to turn the mic off on my laptop, so let's see.
Just do it. Do it live. Just do it live.
Do it live. Do it live.
Well, you guys got yourself in quite the predicament. After you caught up with each other, you watched Robin escape from the inn and get a horrible concussion when she tried to fly with a crossbow, which you know is not possible in real life because crossbows don't have the force required to send a 10-year-old child up 20 feet into the air.
Yep.
Sounds about
Alexander
right.
was not happy when Kyra joined up with you. That celibacy vow is really getting to him, I see. The next morning, you caught Robin playing games with the deck of many things, an item that you have had for a long time but never used. After you went up to buy potions, you left to confront Amaya, the last member of Savannah's family that you have yet to meet. After you killed some tree ants, which are basically walking trees, and that is, by the way, impossible according to all known laws of nature and magic. You managed to arrive at Amaya's hidden druid grove, which was hidden within an elven graveyard commemorating the elves who fell to Strahd's father.
Yeah.
The boss fight was the worst boss fight ever. You killed Amaya without losing a single member. And you discovered to your horror that she was infected with vampirism. When you killed her, you allowed the infection to take hold, which prevented Alexander from raising her from the dead, which was actually a very good plan now that I think about it. And the worst part, though, was that it wasn't some random vampiric infection, it was the vampire god himself. So you decided to do the worst thing ever and teleport this vampire god into the middle of a town full of living, breathing people that have blood inside of them. How
Yeah,
are you going
we're
to get
never-
rid of him?
Okay, here's the thing. In my defense, I know that was a shitty idea, but in my defense, I was more worried about everyone else swarming us. Like I thought, because
No, I agreed with you because we didn't even know if this thing was a vampire. We just teleported her back into town tavern thinking, hey, maybe we can fix this.
maybe we can fix this.
Yeah.
So-
And then we made it worse.
Okay, you know
hindsight-
what? Nothing
gonna
will
work.
make me more happy than
Yeah.
reading like Vulcan's like recap on Roll20, and the last sentence goes, like, "Good work, team."
Yes, it did. Good work, gang.
It's
my
the
God.
best.
It's the best.
All right.
I've seen some sketchy decisions before, but this one takes the cake.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
now be turning it over. I will now be turning the narration over to your usual dungeon master, as I have a failing comic book store to attend to. Plus, he is holding a gun to my head, and I have very low self-esteem.
That's great.
Change.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh
All
boy,
right, I
we
hope
really do
that-
have to solve this.
I hope that voice worked out.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah. it did.
Totally.
Yep, Kyra is currently holding a grinning vampire god by the throat. The vampire god is inhabiting the body of Amaya. What do you do?
I'm just like Alexander is just trying to really think of like what he can do, and he's staying quiet and like trying to listen to her at this point.
It's
Yeah.
only us in the room, right? We didn't teleport into the room with
We-
Robin, Hancock.
No.
All right.
We are the only four.
I
like,
stand
three,
in
sorry.
front of the door.
You stab. All right, make an attack.
No,
roll.
No,
I mean,
you
I
stab at
stand
the
in
door.
front of the door.
Oh.
No, I stand in front of the door just in case it gets, hairy. Jesus.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I
sorry.
thought you.
Yeah.
I thought you said.
I stabbed the door.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought you said that as well. I was like, what
I thought
the
you
fuck?
said. I thought you said I stab with Autoviator.
Oh, I
Everyone
can
have
see how that
different-
I can see
Yeah.
that how that could come out. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I just stand in front of the door.
Oh my god.
I don't stab the
Alright.
door. I don't stab anyone. I just stand in front of the door.
All right, as you stand, the vampire god says, "So, are we just going to stand around and stare at each other until someone dies? Because I assure you, you will die long before I do."
I'm
That's right.
going.
Hmm.
I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth.
To God.
To a
Sure.
god, to a deity.
Sure.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so he's going. You cast the spell. He doesn't really do anything to stop you. He just looks down at it and looks up at you, and then asks, "I suppose that's a wise precaution, but that's not really necessary. What reason do I have to lie to you?"
I honestly am taking every precaution, considering the fact that we are now stuck in this mess.
Hmm.
I guess you can agree that that's smart.
He just nods.
Okay. My first question is: have you fully taken over this body that you're
Yes or
currently
no?
in?
Yes or no?
Yes or no?
He says, "Yes, and I suppose I should thank you for that. I would not have been able to do so if you hadn't killed her."
Do you know? I put my hand up to Sylvana, just say, calm down, calm down. I'm going to see what I can do.
I'm just grinding
Second-
my teeth at this point.
Second question. What do you know where her soul is?
He says, "Of course I do. I have it with me."
Fuck.
Shit.
Well, what do you want?
He says, "Well, that depends. What do you want?"
We want her soul back. We want you. Well, we want your demise, basically.
God damn
He
it.
says, he says, "Well, I'm not really willing to die, but perhaps we could come to a little arrangement, Savannah."
Arrangement of what?
How badly do you want your family back?
You know what?
Well,
Vero? Stab him.
What?
Stab.
I don't think that's the smartest decision now.
I frankly don't give a fuck. I'm done. I'm sick of people leveraging me because of my family.
So the vampire says, "Savannah, I can give you your family back. I'm the one who holds the keys to their souls. They are bound.
And
to
I'm
the least
sure when
my-
you're dead, they'll be free. Or at least a better afterlife. I don't care.
yeah.
It says, "Savannah, you might want to think before you act so rashly. Isn't that how you got into that deal with Mephistopheles in the first place?"
Yeah. But I'm sick of people telling me what to do. Vero, stab him.
I stand still and I just look at Sylvana and like I said, it's not the smartest idea right now. I don't want to start a fight in a tavern.
Well, the
If we're
sword can easily break him.
If,
want him
if
to
we're going
feel
to
the
if we're
pain.
going to do anything, we need to leave this location immediately. I thought that I asked Viral to bring us here because I thought this would be a place where we could do this quietly and solve this problem. But now I'm starting to get the sneaking suspicion that this is probably the worst place that we could have brought her.
Obviously.
Obviously.
The vampire god says, "Why? Because you believe I'll somehow escape your grasp and go rampaging through the town and feeding on the blood of the people here."
That might be one reason.
So,
Yes.
you don't need to worry about that. I hunger for sweeter prey than this. This town is peasants' fare.
I just look at Viral and Savannah. I think we need to get out of here. I think we need to move her and get her out of here before we do anything rash. Oh no!
And that's
Oh,
something rash.
Oh,
What are you
no.
doing?
Oh
Trying
no!
to take Auto Viator from Viral's hand.
Viral, perception check, DC 22.
Oh my god!
Here we go.
Fucking standoff. What should be 21?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yes!
I used luck already. Damn it.
I used
Yep.
luck
Oh,
to
you're
counter
losing-
that
he's-
luck. No.
Nah,
No, I
he already
can't.
used his lockup, so you
Yeah.
slip Auto Viator from its scabbard.
Yep. And I stab him
And then-
directly.
Alright, just make an attack roll with use your flame blade. That's close. That uses
Yeah, it's
dexterity,
the
right?
same. Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, so just use that.
27.
Alright, you stab right through it. As you stab right through him, as you do, like you're stabbing him basically on the side.
No,
as you
I
do,
stabbed through his mouth, like directly into his stomach.
alright.
Just like, go.
Not the way Kyra's holding him, you can't do it. Just remember, she's still holding him by the
She's
throat,
still
like,
holding him. Yeah.
holding him.
Mhm.
So if you
Well,
stab him
his
through the
feet are
stomach, you're gonna stab
dangling.
Kyra.
No. I consciously avoid stabbing onto Kara.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so you stab him down the throat. That doesn't really seem to do anything. It just kind of rolls its eyes at you.
I grabbed Audi Viator back.
Alright, you
You
grab it back.
worthless sword! I just
And then
toss it
it
back
looks
everywhere.
at the vampire. Yeah, looks at Savannah and says, "You need to have faith for that to work, Miss Undershine."
You are. Sorry. Keep saying what you're saying.
Listen, but as I said, I have your family. I can give them back to you. I don't want your soul. I don't want an eternity of servitude. I don't want any of that.
So
I'm
what
just-
do you want?
Something very simple. I just want you to partake.
Partake what?
He holds Amaya's hand is held up in front of you, and then it splits open between, like, the hand splits from between the middle and ring finger down, and it like splits apart. You see like this little geyser of blood spurting out, and the vampire god says again, "Partake."
Oh god.
Oh no.
Okay. Nope. I can I make an insight check to see on Sylvana how desperate she is acting right now?
We'll see.
On a scale of 1 to 10?
Like if
Make an
she's
insight check, let's see.
yeah. Let's see.
Oh,
Save.
Let's see.
Okay, you get a pretty good idea, Savannah. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling like I could destroy the world if I have the power. I will. I will bring Armageddon to this guy if I could. That's how desperate I am right now.
Yeah, you hear the vampire god says,
Okay.
Savannah, just one sip. That's all it will take, and you will have your family back.
Yeah, and that's exactly where Alexander is going to with this. I grab him and I dimension door out.
All right, so
I
you are
grab
currently.
Alex.
You want to do an initiative check right now, motherfucker? Let's go.
No,
Teleport.
not
So where are you
initiative.
gonna-
I just grab Alex before he get the chance to dimension door out. So.
So she can
Make an
dimension
attack
her with you.
roll. Unarmed attack, Savannah.
Oh, what attack? But I was
Yeah,
grab
grabbing
me.
onto him. Isn't that
'Cause you-
dexterity? Just like grab onto him. I'm not attacking him.
Well, you have to think of it as like the attack is more to make contact with me.
So you
as
can
a
actually
dimension.
get to him.
Then
Yeah,
yeah.
isn't
If you can
that
get- this is
be
just-
like sleight of hand? Like how fast I could be before?
no,
he-
sleight of hand is more like picking pockets,
Okay.
doing fiddly tasks like unlocking doors and stuff.
Okay. So.
So this is just to see if you can grab him quickly.
Okay, so
Yeah.
It's like,
how would
like an
I-
opportunity attack, really.
So dexterity.
It's
purely?
probably like a dexterity
It's
modifier.
All right.
Yeah.
Come on, 15.
My AC's 20.
Nope.
Nope.
You reach out to grab him, you miss. Alexander grabs the vampire god and dimension doors him out of the inn onto a roof 500 feet away.
Well, yeah, basically as far as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
On a roof.
I'm gonna grab the body and I'm gonna fly out of town as quickly as possible.
I'm gonna fly, motherfucker. I'm gonna fly
All right, so
out of the tavern.
you burst out the window and go look around. You see him flying away with the body. You immediately go flying after him.
I chase after him.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
Vero,
Vero's
like,
like,
Kyra, that's why kind of just watching, just like jaws agape.
I look at this Kyra and Esmeralda talking about Rash, and then I just jump out the window
Yeah.
and like try to parkour around the roofs just to catch up to them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I
Make
think
an
the internet
acrobatics
is a little bit
check.
unstable. I need to check real quick.
All right, yeah.
I'll be back.
Takes the stairs.
Probably the smartest idea.
Yeah.
As you guys all go hustling out of the inn, Robin, having escaped her bonds, hello.
Yeah.
You're back?
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, good. As you guys all leave the room, Robin, having escaped her bonds, tiptoes out and then sneaks into your room, sneaks into that room,
Oh no.
muttering to herself that they gotta keep the deck of everything in here somewhere.
Oh, I have the deck of many
Yeah,
things.
He has
she's-
it.
But Robin doesn't know that. She's looking for it right now. All right. So here's the scene. Alexander is flying away. He's got a vampire god inhabiting Amaya's body and hanging from his talons. Savannah is flying after him as furiously and quickly as she can, although Alex has a 500 feet head start. Viral and Esmeralda are currently parkouring their way across town, trying to catch up.
Yeah.
And Kyra is sensibly renting a horse.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, she's.
you know what? Thinking about it, I have a thing called Find Steed.
That's true, you do. All right, what kind of steed do you want to find?
I don't know.
About a flying steed.
I have no clue.
Viral's like, I could get a brown horse, a white horse,
if
a Mustang.
Robin knew that you had that spell, she would immediately demand a pony.
Yeah.
If you're having trouble, though, Esmeralda would suggest something that can fly.
Ooh. Well, what are available things that I can use that can fly?
Hang on, I'm looking at it right now. Also, my computer has been trying to run updates without my permission all day, so if I disconnect, that's the reason.
Windows update.
Windows update.
No.
Yes. Let's see, you can summon a giant bat.
Oh, that'd be rad.
Giant eagle.
Ooh, giant eagle. That's cool. Okay, I'll summon that.
Eagle, yeah.
All right, so
Eagle.
you summon a bald eagle.
And then we get on.
Yeah, you and Esmeralda hop on and immediately goes booking it after Alexander and Savannah.
What's his?
No, just a giant eagle.
Just a giant eagle. Yeah.
Once this is all over, I have to name you, but that's not important right now.
Priorities.
Priorities.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Capitalization. Yeah. What is it?
I love it. Alexander is trying to book it as quickly as he can out of the town. He wants to try and, surprisingly, Alexander wants to try and find a place where he can hide out and have a private conversation with the vampire god.
Well, this place is Pravnova is set in an old part of the world. There are plenty of ruins for you to choose from.
Yeah. Uh,
You can see a ruined tower up ahead.
I'll go for the ruined tower.
All right, you go in. Doesn't look like it looks in pretty good condition. Like some people were there like about 10 years ago, and they maintained it pretty well. But it's abandoned now.
No, we didn't.
Nope.
No.
Also, night is starting to fall.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna
You're
go
actually
for
going to be
the.
spending the night here, unless you want to go flying around in the dark.
Well, I'm trying to get to the tower essentially by myself, and I
Yeah.
want to. Can I do it stealthily to make it harder to track me?
Make a stealth check. Due to the dim lights and the distance that you have on Sylvana, you will not take disadvantage from this check. Hey, Sylvana, make a perception check. We'll see if
yeah.
she rolls a 1.
Oh my god! How? No.
Okay.
Damn
If it's
it.
a 1 again,
Oh, barely.
that's stealth.
That's stealth.
That's stealth. Make a perception check. Now the stealth check.
You rolled the stealth check. There's still a chance. No, I
No.
didn't think that.
All
No.
right, the sunlight glints brilliantly off of Alexander's armor as you watch him. Sylvana sees him goes diving towards this tower and through one of the windows.
All right. I'm going to get into the tower. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take out of one of my packs just like a bandage and gag him so he can't talk.
Yeah, he just kind of just sits there and just takes it.
Yeah. Okay.
He
Yeah.
doesn't seem interested in fighting back.
Yeah. I don't think he would. It's just Alexander. This was Alexander's attempt to try and get her away, but I don't.
Yeah. Sylvana comes crashing through the window after you.
Oh, shit.
After you finish gagging him.
Yeah.
One thing you guys noticed though is that the hand actually is healed up completely. The hand that he split open.
All right. As soon as she comes breaking in, I'm like, okay, Sylvana, you need to calm down. This is not going to help anyone. Do you think that this is going to bring her back? Because it's not. Do you think she's going to be happy about this? Because it's not. And I'm trying with all of my power to fix this situation. And you going off the handle is not going to help any of us. Yeah. Furious typing.
He's just sitting there cross-legged and with his hands folded, just watching all of this.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Make an acrobatics check. That will be contested by 24. All right, then Alexander, make an athletics check. 24 is the DC.
yeah, right. Yeah, no.
All right, so you go nimbly past him. You go up to the vampire guy, just looking up at you, gagged with a bandage while he's sitting down. When you get close, you notice that the vampiric infection inside of Amaya's body is spreading. Like the veins in her head are actually starting to bulge, just like something inside of it is forcing its way through.
Can I? Because he wasn't lying. Because I had Zone of Truth before all this got blown out of proportion.
That's true. There's also magic that can actually fool a Zone of Truth. For example, a high-level rogue feature allows them to basically say that they're telling the truth even when they're not, and no magic can prove them otherwise.
I want to attempt. Do I have any spell slots left? Yes, I do. I want to see if. Yeah, okay. I'm going to use my last 3rd level spell, and I'm going to attempt to remove curse. I'm going to see if that does anything. I'm going to touch the body and try and remove curse and see if that possibly does anything.
All right. You cast remove curse. Let me double check what that spell does.
Remove curse. At your touch, all curses affecting one creature or an object end. The object is a cursed magic item. The curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement to the object, so it can't be removed or discarded. Oh, sorry, it can be removed or discarded.
All right. So you remove curse. As you touch, at your touch, you see like smoke rising, and you see the Maya's body just grimace in pain. But when you're done, when you remove your hands, you can see the burn marks where you touched.
Mm-hmm.
And then Vampire God just removes the gag and says, "You should have done that when she was alive."
Fucking god damn it, balls!
So when does Viral and Esmeralda catch up to the group?
You guys go. You guys have no. Actually, you know what? Make a perception check, Viral.
Okay, let's go.
I didn't make much of a stealth, so it shouldn't be hard for me to find.
Yeah, you have a pretty good idea where it is, and Eagle goes diving in.
All right, we dive in, jump off. We enter the room. Okay, what's happening?
You see the vampire saying that with smoke rising from his neck. Savannah's just standing in front of him, and so is Alexander.
No, I don't. I think that's not the issue. The issue is that we remove the curse. Like the curse has been removed, but I think she's been taken in. Like if we had a way to like cure the infection itself, we might have been maybe do something to the body because the vampire god is holding the soul. Like we figured that much out. So the only way that we can really do this is if we can figure out how to make a trade with the vampire god. Maybe kill the vampire god, but I don't think that's gonna be feasible.
He survived 10 million years and Bahamut himself. You're gonna have to be very careful how you kill him.
Wait, let's do something. I'm gonna, let me talk to my sword. So, Adiviator, got any ideas? If we actually kill him with this body, will it hurt him as a deity?
Adiviator thinks for a moment. It says, well, it says that it seems that the vampire god has something of a distributed intelligence. That intelligence has affected every member of Sylvana's family. Destroying this will hurt him, but you have to find and kill the rest of Sylvana's family in the same way in order to fully kill him. And that's assuming he hasn't distributed his intelligence anywhere else.
Viral just gives a very pained look when he heard about killing the rest of Sylvana's family.
Yeah. Olivier also says that while the vampire god is infecting them, it has complete access to their abilities and can augment them with his own vampire abilities if he wishes. Yeah. Olivier also says that the best idea would actually be to wait for all the little pieces of the vampire god to be gathered together in one place so that it can be revived. And then kill them all in that one place.
Yeah.
All right.
Spoiler for the final battle.
Yeah, I had a feeling like you. So do you explain that to us, Viral?
Actually, there's no need.
But the guy
is speaking aloud.
Oh, we could.
Any of you could actually remember. Olivier is mostly communicated telepathically, but now it's actually speaking aloud.
Oh, so he can just do that, and he just hasn't done that before.
He just didn't have anything that it felt was worth saying aloud.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You made this all the past
insight check.
Insight? Okay.
Yeah, very quick insight check.
Oh boy.
Olivier, on your sapience.
What the heck?
Your first thought is, wait a minute, you can speak? You can speak aloud?
You made a lot of things awkward when you said you couldn't speak.
Olivier just says, well, what can I say? I learn new things every day. Just like you.
But we have that information.
Yes, you have that information now.
So Alexander's going to look at Sylvana and Viral. Okay, look. It's clear that we need to have all the pieces together before we can solve this. All right? We can destroy this body, but it's not going to fix the problem. We're not going to be able to get her back until we kill him ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I look at Solange and say, I know you're upset. I know you're very, very angry right now. But we have to be careful. There's too much and too many things trying to gun us down at every living moment.
Mm.
I promise you, you will get your vengeance. And I'll be standing next to you when you do. But we have to be patient.
As you keeps talking, Vampire God looks at Savannah and says, "Speaking of my parts, where's Kaz?"
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
okay. I step closer to the situation, and if anything happens, I'll try to like jump in between.
He just holds up his hand. He says, "No, don't worry. I haven't infected him. I'm just curious if you know where he is." "I don't know where, because I don't." Hmm. You kind of left him behind at your castle. He's currently living a quiet existence there.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, he's basically
Yeah.
he's spending his time doing what you did in Silverthorn, researching vampirism.
Yeah.
He has an insight check to make. And he rolled a natural 1 on it. So yeah, you should have an easy time deceiving this guy. This meatball. Yeah. He says, he just tilts his head, says, "Never. Never is a very long time, Savannah. A lot can happen during that time. Bahamut said I'd never come back, and yet I'm speaking to you right now."
I have
With him in secret chest.
Oh wait, I have an idea. Don't you have that? Remember that pocket dimension that Bartimaeus got trapped in?
Yeah.
You could throw him in there. Technically, it's just an empty room.
And the
Okay.
ethereal plane is where the secret chest goes.
The ethereal plane.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your call. I mean, either one works. I
He
think.
says, "Savannah, you know what I have. I have access to Kane's resources. I can certainly just use him to get me out." You're just like, what part of Kane's resources is difficult to understand?
Did Kane have something that could get past the shackles?
No, that would be Duke Double Down.
Oh.
He can just Kane can just plane shift to wherever you put me with Duke. Duke can undo my shackles, and then he can just plane shift back. So if you lock me in there, it will be to my knowledge as well. And remember, my knowledge is shared across.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. Because he can just share that information because it's like a hive mind essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
As I said, Savannah, all you have to do is partake, and I'll give you your family back. Think about it for a moment. Think about that, how joyous your reunion would be. Duke no longer trying to betray you. He'll be climbing all over you. Just be happy to see you. You remember how it was. You guys would climb all over each other. You'd wrestle. You'd have fun. When you were a lot younger, you remember that, don't you?
Ooh.
Well, I've been dead for 10 million years. You got to give me a break on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I'm Can I make an insight check to see if he would actually be able to call someone to him with that
make
amount?
an insight check. Yeah.
Yeah, he might be.
Sure.
He might be.
I'll do
bluffing.
the same.
Why am I rolling garbage? God damn it!
Because you're going to need it.
Oh
You need
yeah.
high rolls. All right. You guys think that he's with your painfully low rolls? You think that he's just running a bluff on you?
Oh, we think he's running a bluff, so we have to go through with this.
Isn't that always the problem?
Yeah. Yeah.
You toss him in before you just shut the door. He says, "You're passing up the only chance you have to get your family back, Savannah. I won't offer it again." Just one. Then before you shut the door, I'd like to have a word with Mr. Linkwood. Yeah, but you shut the door like right after he says that. And then you're like, oh,
Wait,
crap.
Connection loss. Perfect.
Fuck. Oh
Hello?
boy.
Oh boy.
Oh,
We're gonna have
boy.
to slay another dragon.
Well,
Oh,
look at it
boy.
like this. You get experience for killing it again.
What? Killing dragon? What did I miss? No. Sorry.
Yeah, Alexander's
Oh, were you
was
gone
gonna-
for that? I killed the dragon, but I forgot that people were coming back from the dead. So now we've got an undead dragon to worry about.
Seriously?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, and she said, Kyra says, sadly, that's the least of our problems.
The
yeah.
Draven sisters.
I'm sorry?
Draven sisters.
No, she looks out the window, and when you look out, you see that shuffling through the forest towards the tower is an army of zombies.
Oh, it's just army of zombies. It's fine.
Yeah. Kyra says, well, they have the ability. Well, don't forget that they have the ability to overcome your lycanthropic resistance.
Yeah.
Unless you plan to fly out of here and abandon us, you
No,
should
no,
probably
I
help
mean-
fortify this tower.
No, don't worry. It's an easy bunch. I'll just obliterate them.
She looks out at the number at the zombies and says, "There are a lot of zombies out there."
Well, I'm a lot
Okay,
of
you know what?
me
I
here.
step closer to the window and I want to look outside the window.
How
we
many are we talking?
Yeah.
You remember that massive elven graveyard you passed through?
Yep. Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right.
It sounds about right.
Mm,
This is not counting, for example, people who may have drowned in the river, in the big river surrounding Pravnova over time, or who died in the forest to Amaya's minions.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of dead people coming to get you.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So Kara says, unless you plan to fly out of here or use that magic sword again, we're going to have to board up this place and wait.
Well, question is, if we fly out, do they follow us back into town?
She says, if they do, then the Draven sisters will come to destroy them.
That might actually be beneficial to us. I honestly don't.
Yeah, I
know.
say we get out of here.
She looks at you and says, she looks at all of you and says, I'm not sure any of you are in any condition to take the sisters on. Or
No, we
that.
fly-
And she points to the zombie.
No. We fly to a certain location and we rest, and then let the Draven sisters fight the zombies.
Yeah, but where?
Yeah, just somewhere
Then-
outpost of the town makes the Draven sisters think that the zombies are attacking them, but instead, it's just they're chasing us.
Oh, I
We
think
just need
I-
to
I
get
think-
close enough.
I think there's one place we could go. Remember where Vasilka was being held?
Okay.
The windmill?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
could
could
go
go
there.
We could definitely go there.
Could you teleport us there, Viral?
Well,
Okay,
I can
does
fly
not
in
have
my eagle, and then I can lead you there.
Okay. All right. Because how many people are with us at the moment?
Let's see. It's
Six.
you two,
Yeah.
Esmeralda, Viral, and Kyra. And
Yep.
Kyra's
Come
not
on, my
abandoning
eagle
her
can
horse.
take 3 passengers, right?
Kyra's not abandoning her horse.
You okay with the horse then?
She thinks for much of this. I should be, yes.
Okay.
All right. Come on, let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
let's
yeah.
go.
And I look at Kyra and I say, if you look like you're getting slowed down, just shout out for me, and I'll come grab you. Okay.
All right. And she just goes back down to the horse.
Let's fly, motherfuckers.
All right.
Fly.
I just want to be specific with Viral's getting on the eagle. He jumps out the window and whistles,
Yeah.
Yeah, just like
and then gets on the eagle.
Nice.
do a whistle. Do a whistle.
Of course, I'm
I can't
imagining-
whistle. I can't legit whistle.
Like
I whistle.
Neither can I.
Where's here?
There you go.
There you
Yeah. So you jump out. Attempted to you guys you guys seen Dragon Ball Z bridge, right?
yeah.
go. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you remember the one during the parody of the Namek saga when Goku gets out of takes the senzu bean and gets out of the hospital. He jumps to like Nimbus.
Oh Nimbus. Yeah, Nimbus.
Nimbus. Oh no! Oh, hey,
Dang it.
Nimbus.
Yeah.
That's just
a
what
pain.
happens.
Gigantic pain.
Yeah, Beryl and Esmeralda leap out, and the eagle catches them both. As you guys fly over the advancing zombie horde, you see Kyra's horse smash through the front door and just go galloping pell-mell on ahead. And she has her sword out, and she's using it to quickly carve a path through the zombies.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Charge!
Yeah.
Yeah.
The horse is not doing too shabbily either. It's just like trampling these things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm keeping a close eye to see how she's doing,
Yep, me
just to
too.
make sure.
All right, so you said you guys were heading to the windmill where Vasoko was being held?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let me pull up the map of that. All right, you make it there. There's really no problem. Kyra's just a few minutes behind you.
Mm-hmm. I stay
dude,
close by to her in the sky just to make sure everything's alright. And occasionally blast away the zombies. Make sure they don't fall too far behind and lose us track.
No, they seem to know exactly where you are.
Okay.
You don't have to You don't have to blast anything. They know exactly where you are.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. All right. So we reach the windmill and we board ourselves inside, basically.
Oh yeah. Inside the windmill is the ruined furniture. You actually pass over the broken chair. You actually see the broken chair from where Vasilka broke out.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna start boarding up the windows and the door.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess it's as best as any. Yeah.
Yeah.
I call upon the unseen servant to help us speed things up. Yep.
All right.
Come, my minions. Oh, I also call Wormwood.
Before we do anything, I will use. Yeah, I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna use 30 of my pool of healing on myself while we're boarding to top myself up.
Yeah, I'm gonna use 14 for me.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna drink a small potion of healing. Oh, and I'm gonna reload all my crossbows. Not reload. I'm gonna be prepared. Potion of healing. What am I gonna drink?
If they haven't reached us, can we take a short rest?
Yeah, you'll get the chance for a short rest.
Okay. I'm actually gonna do that as well.
Yep.
Oh.
Can I take? Yeah.
That's just me testing music.
Oh, okay.
All right.
And I'm gonna go for a short rest as well. Let's see.
Right.
Roll hit dice. How many hit dice?
I'll just take back my 14 lay on hands and just make sure I'll use my hit dice.
Alexander's hit dice are lesson in extremes.
Why?
Yeah.
Why can't I use all 5 of them? Anyway, I'm gonna
That's a
use
good question.
5, so I'm just gonna be.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Huh.
Nice.
So many.
Wow, that's good.
10, 18,
18, 28.
37. 37. Yep. I'm back. I'm back, baby.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can just imagine Savannah just doing these wrestling poses. It's like, I'm back.
Yeah, I'm back.
I'm back. Oh, and
Just
I
flexing.
get all my spells back. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Finally.
Good, because you're going to need them.
Yep.
I guess who still has like 3 spell slots left?
Well, let's be fair. You're not a full paladin.
Yeah, I just kind of screwed up when I realized, wait a minute, Paladin's a half caster. So when I multi-class with Rogue, I'm now a half caster.
You're not a quarter caster.
Yeah, quarter caster. Yeah.
All right.
All right. And when we finish the short rest, I blow the horn of Valhalla. Finally.
Yeah.
And 3d7. Oh no, 3. What's the number? I haven't used it for a long time. 3d4 plus 3. All right.
All right. And you just
plus 3. All right. 11 of them.
11 people. The small windmill suddenly becomes even smaller with the appearance of these barbarians.
Yeah. I ordered them.
And we have a
to
giant
walk.
eagle too.
Yeah. Oh, I
Eagle's
thought you
roosting
left
on
the
top.
eagle
What are
on
you
the
talking
roof.
about? It's staying well out of reach.
Yeah.
Yeah, the eagle probably flew away.
Yeah.
Aw, I guess I'll just call you back.
Yeah, call him back after the fight. We'll
Come
figure
back.
this.
We'll figure that.
We're figuring.
I still have to name you.
All right. Savannah, one thing you notice is when you blow the horn, you're not sure what effect is causing this, but the barbarians look like zombies. Look like zombies themselves. Have you ever seen the movie Evil Dead?
Mm.
Evil.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like the Evil Dead.
Oh, really? Interesting.
I'm gonna find an image. Go to Google.
I think
gonna
I
find an
remember
image of that.
Yeah.
If I see that, do I think that that's the effect that Barovia was? That you remember how like Barovia would affect certain spells?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're not in Barovia at the moment.
So this is what they look like. This is what they look like.
I know.
Okay.
I've watched Evil Dead, but
Hey,
did you guys see the new TV series they released on the
I haven't seen it yet. I've heard pretty good things.
Ash versus whatever? It's quite hilarious. I never really finished it, but it's funny. Anyway,
I have a question. So, are we in Barovia or not?
No, you are not.
Okay,
but we are
but this is the.
near the hotel, right? We're near the tavern.
I'll let you make. No, you're actually out of town.
Oh, okay.
Windmill's out of town.
Yeah.
So
right.
I will let you make Arcana or religion check.
I'll make a religion.
I suck at both.
Not bad.
20.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
make a
Nice.
Waste of 20.
At least it's a 20.
Yep.
All right. You believe that it's actually
Wow.
We're doing
we both
so
wasted a
great
20.
today.
Yep.
So great.
You save the 20s for when it really starts to matter. You believe that the effect, it's actually due to the vampire god's relatively close proximity to you.
Yeah, fuck.
It's
Even though when
purely
it's a
cosmetic
different
effects,
plane?
by the way.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But that's what the cause is. It's the vampire god. Okay, cool. All right, I pull out Defender and I storm.
As you get ready, the barbarians are going to march outside, and they're going to shut the door behind you, and they're going to protect that door.
Okay.
Yep.
Because they're awesome.
Because they're awesome.
I don't think I'm close enough to call back the Shield Guardian, so he's out of this fight.
Yeah.
Because I was in such a rage, I didn't even.
Yeah, Shield Guardian's been left behind.
Yep.
At the end.
Yep.
We'll go pick him up once we're done.
Later.
Yeah.
That's
That's actually pretty good.
Yep.
Actually, I don't think is he? Yeah, he's at the end.
Yeah, he's at the end because I remember I dimensioned.
Yeah.
And I tried to.
Yeah. So basically, good thing about this though is that even if he wasn't, he wouldn't be hurt by the end. That he's a construct. He's not alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Have more firepower, but still, it's fine.
We've got barbarians. We're good. I think we can.
You look out the window. You see the barbarians are hacking down the zombies that are approaching.
Hey.
Yeah.
So,
There's someone.
Eldritch Blast, because I have 150, 120 feet. So just
Yeah, you
blast
can.
them, from afar.
But basically, like this army is so big that you don't even really need to make an attack roll. You're going to hit something as long as you get general direction.
Yeah, general direction. Yeah.
Just blast, basically. So at least we got a few rounds before they enter our range. So I just blast away, basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and position myself near a window or I think they're gonna try and break into and just stand at the ready with my attack.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, same.
All right. Kyra and Esmeralda Kyra will do the same. Esmeralda will go to a top floor and start picking them off as they get close to the window. As I get closer. All right. Case.
So we
Zero.
have about what 4 or 5 rounds before they reach to the vicinity.
Oh yeah, you do.
Okay. I just Eldritch Blast each round when they're getting close. Yep, that's it. That's all my action.
All right, you just keep blasting them every round. Yeah, it's actually very hard to concentrate fire because there's just so many of them that just keep shuffling around each other.
Like a swarm.
Yeah, it's a swarm. When they get like within 10 feet though of the windmill, they just immediately rush it. Like instead of the usual shuffling, they just suddenly turn into World War Z zombies.
Oh god, yeah.
Just start rushing, just piling up against it.
During the rounds that they were still coming to the house, I cast protection from good, evil, and good on myself.
Oh,
right.
Good call.
Good call.
If we have a little bit of prep time, I'm actually going to use one of my spells to cast Thunderous Smite on Defender.
All right, you do.
Okay.
Protection from good and evil coming right up. Myself.
All right. So benefits at disadvantage. Can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed. Okay. And I need to quickly find where I put that stat block.
He's letting us do our thing because he has nothing to do.
Because he has
No, I
nothing
do
to
have something. I just don't remember where I put it.
Oh,
Here we
that's
go.
right,
This
man.
is where we have to waste your spell slots, and then after the zombie fight, the sisters come. Oh,
Yeah,
thanks for
no,
killing the zombies for us.
I'm saving one just in case.
Yeah, me too.
I'm saving my level. I have one level 4 spell slot left, and I'm going to save it because
I have-
for a banishing smite.
Mm-hmm.
a banishing smite. That's not even a bad idea. But I was more, if things get bad, dimension door the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you still have the javelin of lightning, and it returns to your.
Oh, that's true. That's
so
true.
You can
Shit.
attack from afar.
Can I make an attack with the javelin of lightning before they reach us?
Absolutely.
Alrighty.
Oh, here we
Here
go.
we go. Nice.
19.
All right. Yeah, you just throw it and just carves a path right through them, and then it just reappears with a thwack in your hand.
Yeah. Yeah. Just. I'm assuming it's like. I think it's like 46 or something like that.
Mm.
Just click on it, and you can roll for
Technically, it's spelled Javelin.
That's my terrible spelling. That's my terrible
Spelling.
spelling. So that's 18 damage,
Yeah, you just watch it just carve a path right through them.
and I just
Yeah.
back. Okay.
Then you hear, as you cast it, Viral, your window smashes, and then you see 3 zombies just pour in. And I would like everyone to roll initiative.
All right.
Alright,
here we go.
Yes.
Wow. There we go.
Wow. It's been so long.
I just look at my list of
I
weapons.
miss my sentinel shield.
I look at my list of weapons and oh wait a minute, I have a bow.
Yeah, your stormtrooper bow. You haven't been using it for a long time.
It was a stormtrooper bow. It
Yeah.
probably would have
The
missed.
crossbow.
It would've fit.
Is it a
I
crossbow
have-
or a bow?
At least like 3 different swords on me. What do you want? All 3 of them are magical.
Sword Master Viral.
Yeah.
Edgemaster Viral.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jeez.
He's proficient
Trace
in every
on.
fighting. Yep. I was actually thinking Soul Calibur.
Ah, yes.
Mhm.
Soul
He uses
Calibur.
every fighting style.
Yeah, just so many swords. Everything.
Kyra did horribly.
Fate Stay Night. Trace
Yeah.
on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I should probably put that in all caps, shouldn't I?
Let's see. Do I have? We should already have the knowledge of like zombies have.
Yeah, you know what zombies are.
Yeah, certain resistance to necrotic damage. So.
Alright, zombies get a 14.
Zombies.
Should have. Alright, Savannah. 3 zombies have just broken through the barricade near Viral. Now, this isn't just a matter of simply fireballing them and then they'll go away. You have to seal that barrier back up again.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do. I use the crossbow to try and shoot them.
Alright,
Come on, don't fail me.
14. Yeah, you see, as you shoot the zombie once, you see him, he just like unnaturally fast, just twitches out of the way.
Ah, fuck.
And it goes by him, it goes zooming right by him and thuds into the wall.
Okay, second shot. Alright. I specifically aim for
That's
the
a hit.
middle one. Is that a hit? Is that a hit?
Oh, yes, that hits.
Alright, I'm gonna use the 10 bolts of exploding arrows where I got from.
Flynn.
Yeah, and,
Flynn, yeah.
I'm gonna blast them to aim directly to blast them out of the window.
Alright.
Don't you think that will blast the wall open?
No, they are from the window. Sorry. Wait, it's only 1d6. Alright, I'll roll for the rest. Roll 3d6. Oh, 4d6 extra fire damage, so.
Yeah, so roll an extra d6.
Oh, 1 extra d6. 1 d6.
That's pretty good for your 6s.
Yeah.
Wow,
That is
that's
very
really
good.
good.
That's really
very
good.
Oh,
It's-
great. I can't wait for the Draven sister fight already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that.
Alright, yeah, so you blast him. Let's see, all of them will take the fire damage too, since there's a Flynn's bolts.
Yeah. It's an area whatever that.
Okay. Yeah. So the middle one is obviously the one who's more greatly hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But the two to the side. Yeah, the two to the side aren't as badly damaged. Although you did hurt them though.
All right. The final shot. I'm gonna try. Can I try this? Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna try to charge in and chop them down. Just like, yeah, and try to. I don't know how to do that because blocking anything inside, it's not my forte.
All right, that's a hit.
All right. I'm gonna smack him. The one
The
that's
middle one?
severely damaged.
Alrighty. Okay, so he takes. All right, there we go. All right, he is not dead yet.
Still? For a zombie?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Alright.
You get the feeling the zombies are probably significantly stronger than ones you faced in the past.
These
Alright.
ones, yeah.
That's all I can do.
All right. Next up is Viral.
Alright, sorry, Audiviator, this is not your specialty, but the Sun Sword is gonna
Yeah,
do it for this one.
Yeah, just like, don't worry, I'll feast soon.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, there's 3 left, right?
There's still there's 3.
Alright, so I'll activate my animated shield, so my AC is 23.
Nice.
And I would jump in with my Sun Sword and hit the middle one.
Alrighty. So make an attack roll.
Nice.
Oh wait, I forgot to turn off the crit thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the crit
Whoops.
thing.
I was like, what? 17?
I'm not the fighter.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's still a hit, right?
I don't mind that too. Don't mind that. I was
That's
just
a
trying to
natural
fix.
crit.
Too
Alright.
bad I used the wrong weapon. I think.
God damn it, Vero!
God
Stop
damn it.
wasting all these crits.
That's the 17 hit, or
17 hits, yes.
and then I'll do the sneak attack.
Alright, so it takes 12. Wait, are you using Autoviator or the Sun Sword?
No,
Sun Sword.
that is the Sun Sword. It's
Yeah.
just underneath Audiviator because
Yeah.
of the order. The order.
I just
Alright,
misclicked Audiviator while trying to check its crit range.
Alright. So yeah, you hit him with the Sun Sword and it burns right through him. He's pretty bad, looking in a bad way.
Still kicking?
Alright.
Fuck.
Let's do one more slash with the Sun Sword.
Come on, Vero. Alright.
Hey, an actual 17. There you go.
Natural 17.
Alright, 19. Not
Oh
bad.
no, it's a natural 6.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got a
wow.
lot
Yeah,
of
not good.
proficiency and everything.
Yep.
That's
So
good.
he is barely alive, but other than that, he's just doing just fine.
Okay, I stand ready at the front.
Alright, as you stand ready to face the zombies, another one comes shuffling in through the window.
Oh, fuck.
Well, actually, more like it just like hurls itself bodily through. And they are going to mob the nearest living prey that they can see. Vero Lakewood. What is your AC, Vero?
23.
23, and they have disadvantage.
Yep.
Got it. Alright, a miss. And miss. Alright, another clean miss. Another clean miss. Yeah, you're lucky you have that. You managed to avoid a crit. Yeah, you're just like twitching out of the way
Smart.
as these zombies like start trying to grab at you, and your shield is blocking whatever hits you. Don't dodge.
Ding, ding,
It
Mhm.
looks actually pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, Alexander.
Okay, I would like to get. So they're all piling in through one entrance.
Right now, yes.
Okay,
So if you're able to quickly seal that entrance back up again.
Well, I've got something better. I can get them 10 feet away if I can hit them with my Thunderous Smite.
Mm.
So I'm going
Do
to
it.
go up to the one that's closest to the window or entrance, and I'm going to hit.
Go right ahead.
And I'm trying to position myself in a way that he's going to go flying out the window.
Nice.
All right.
Okay,
Nice.
28.
Nice.
28's a hit.
Okay, 2d8. Sorry, 2d6 thunder damage. And he needs to make a strength saving throw, I believe. Yes.
All right, a strength save. And what is the DC for that save?
16.
Alrighty. And out the window he goes.
Home
All right.
run.
It's like you're playing golf. You're like,
Yeah, ding.
4.
Is there any more? Is there any more in the with us at the moment?
Yeah, there's still 3 left in the
Yeah,
left
3
here.
more.
Okay. Use the rest of my movement to position myself to knock another one out.
All right.
Oh, remember to position near me to get advantage. Ding,
That is it.
Yeah.
ding, ding, ding.
All right.
Strength saving throw.
16.
All right. He botches a save, and out the window he goes.
Nice.
Okay. That's all my attacks for now. I'm just gonna shout, board it up as soon as we get them out.
Wait, don't you have 3 attacks?
No, only with haste.
Oh, okay. You didn't cast haste. Okay.
I don't have any 3rd level spell slots left.
All right. Let me see here. So I just need to start doing some very quick calculation with this zombie. Okay. What next up will be Esmeralda's turn. What she's going to do, she's going to immediately come down the stairs, and she's going to try to board that window up.
Okay, perfect.
So in order to board it up, she needs to make an athletics check.
Let the barbarians do it.
Barbarians are in front of the door.
Oh, right. Yeah.
No, the barbarians are
jeez.
holding the front door, so that we don't have to worry about that for now.
Okay.
Yeah. So meanwhile,
Well, I
Esmeralda
thought
tries.
with 11 of them, there's some like guarding the windows. Maybe I'm wrong.
There's a lot.
Yeah, as you look at it, you quickly check on your barbarians. You peek through the gap in the window. You check on your barbarians. You see what they're fighting is actually the undead elves, who still retained their ability to use their swords.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, they got quite the fight.
Yep. Now Esmeralda's trying to force the zombies back so she can quickly nail up some boards, but she can't do it. So Kyra is going to step in and try to do it. She is pretty good at this. Let's see. Yep, she just Kyra just punches one zombie in the face and then just quickly starts nailing the boards back into place.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, so that's sealed up, and you just got 2 zombies you need to worry about in here.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
One
we
of
got
them
this.
one of them is wounded, is the one that Savannah has been focusing her fire on. The other one is one that was hit by the bolt.
Okay.
Okay.
So, whose turn is it?
It is yours.
Oh, okay.
Also, before you take your turn, can you think of any song from the Call of Duty Zombie thing that would work for the situation? Because for the life of me, I can't.
I was just gonna say, why don't you just pick one of the songs from Black Ops or something like that?
Yeah.
Just literally just one of the cool songs.
Or what was
And just
the-
loop
I
it.
don't know.
Just loop it. Just loop it.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I just don't know which song to pick.
They're all pretty
Yeah, they're all
good.
pretty
They're
good.
all good.
So,
I would actually pick the one from Black Ops, just actual
Mhm.
Black Ops.
yeah,
Okay.
that would be nice.
I like
Oh.
this.
Here we go. Found it.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't remember how to spell the name because it's so confusing. There we go.
Yeah, there's my rock.
Savannah. 2 zombies. What do you do?
Oh, I can. Let me see something. I don't have the ability, so I'm just gonna try to cut it down. Like the first one, trying to cut it down. The one I hit the most.
It's a hit.
Nice.
Cut.
All right, he is cut down.
All right. The other one, I'm just gonna move closer and do Eldritch blast him away.
Alrighty.
Eldritch blast. Is that
That's a hit.
All right.
Yep.
4 beings. Wait, hold on. 3 or 4? Let me check. 7.
Don't you have to make an attack roll for each one?
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry. Then, my bad.
Yeah, it's one of those.
14.
Oh no.
Nope.
That's a miss.
That's definitely
Just
a
like
miss.
it just twitches out of the way. That's a hit.
So 2 beams. Sorry. 14 and 15.
All right,
So
15.
total of 29.
All right. So
I really
he's-
hope our Berserker boys is
he's
doing
still
well.
standing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Berserker boys are just doing pretty well. That's it. So is that your turn, Savannah?
That's about it.
Right.
I'm gonna
Vero.
position myself near Vero to give him advantage on the zombie.
All right, Vero. One last zombie.
All right. Yeah, Sun Sword with advantage.
That's a hit. That goes for advantage.
Whew.
And attack.
All right. Yeah, that hurt him. Yeah, he is still alive.
Sun Sword again.
Some sort of.
Oh,
Some sort
Oh.
of in the face.
Sun sword in
Nice.
30.
All right, yeah, and that works. Like you just sword him, stun sword through the face, and the thing just keels over backwards.
Good job.
Oh,
All right.
20 temporary hit points.
Yep, you do.
Um, from all the entrances or windows we can see, is there one that's like about to break or like?
Yeah, the one that Alexander had sealed.
Oh, whoops.
All right, I stand near Alexander and get ready.
All right, so on their turn, zombies can't really do much other than break the window in, and then just scramble inside. Alexander, you now have another 3 zombies inside waiting for you.
Okay. I will position myself to send them flying out.
Alrighty.
First attack.
Do it.
Ah, yuck.
That's a miss. He just like dodges out of the way. Your sword smashes into the floorboards, and then the thunderous smite goes off, blasting a hole in the floorboards.
Oh, whoops.
Whoops. Second attack.
That's a hit.
All right, 2d6.
I just like to imagine Alexander's playing golf.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is how a paladin plays golf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big old swing.
With
All right, so he needs to make a
swing.
he needs to make a strength saving throw to see if he goes flying.
DC is again
16.
16. All right, he makes it with a 17.
Damn it.
Damn it.
And I'm just gonna stand my ground, and hopefully they'll come after me.
All right, I want to put that. All right, next up is Esmeralda. All right, she has learned her lesson. She's not going to try to use her pitiful strength to try to shove these things out the window. So she is actually going to run in with her sword, with her silver short sword and her rapier. Actually, not a short sword. She'll use her hand axe, her +1 hand axe.
Hey, there we go.
Hey.
All right, so she makes 2 with her rapier, then 1 with her hand axe. All of them hits. All of them targeting the one Alexander hits.
Nice.
Oh.
Ding, ding, ding.
-9, -5. All right. Next up is Kyra, who knows that you guys aren't going to be able to make it, so she's going to use her action to try to shut the zombies out, and she shuts them out. She managed to quickly get the bears up, and push them back long enough to do that. So now you only have 3 of them to handle.
Okay.
All right. Is that?
Yep.
Okay. Then 3 of them, right? They are in rather close range with each other, right?
Actually, they're in close range of Alexander, Viral, and Kyra and Esmeralda, so yeah, they're kind of close. This is a very tiny area.
All right. If I use Flame Strike, can I cover them? All of them?
You'd cover all of them, yes.
Okay.
You'd also probably set the windmill on fire.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the only
Yep.
downside to that.
Yep. Let's not do that. I can cast Wall of Fire as well.
I mean, you could. I mean, you could take out the flame sword and just go whacking at them in melee. I don't know how much damage
Yeah.
that does.
Yeah. Let me see something. Banishment, polymorph. Yeah. I'm just gonna try the sword, I guess. Can't do anything else.
I mean, it does good damage, so it's not even a bad idea.
Solid damage. Sword, sword, sword. Alright.
Alright, all three are solid hits on this thing.
Sword,
Nice.
sword. Nice. Alright. I just target one, try to cut it down. That's it.
The wounded one?
Yep.
Alright, minus 17, minus 22, minus 16. Alright, and you cut him down.
Nice.
Alright. I burn it to pieces with the sword. That's it.
Alrighty, Vero.
Alright, how many do we have left?
2 of them left.
Alright, I jump in. Which one's looking the most wounded?
They both look to be about at full.
Oh, well, yeah, let's get one of them down. Sunsword time.
That's it.
Hey.
I'm not gonna waste not any of my smites.
Ooh, nice.
Sneak attack. Nice.
Alright, is that it?
Nope, one more attack with the sun sword.
Another good hit.
Nice.
Ooh, nice. 20 is always a nice bit of damage to do.
Yep, and I get ready to dodge everything they're gonna throw at me.
Alright, next is their turn. And they're actually going to throw it at Sylvana.
Okay.
What is Sylvana's AC?
21. And they have disadvantage because I also have protection of good and evil on me.
Are they making attack while I'm within 5 feet? No?
Well, yes.
Yep.
Yes, they
All
are.
right. So I get an attack of opportunity then
On one of them.
on one of them, and I am going to. I have a thing. It's one of my feats. Which index so you can add your proficiency bonus to. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do a.
Do you have a shield
counter,
master?
No. I'm gonna do a counter strike.
Ooh.
Right, yeah,
it's one of the
feat.
feats. Yeah, the feat that I got. So it's just extra. It's a extra damage. So. All right.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
And 2d6 thunder damage. And does he go flying?
Alright,
He's probably dead.
Minus-
With Vero and my...
Actually, he's not dead yet, but since Kyra boarded this window up,
Oh, no.
he's not going to go flying out. He just goes slamming into the wall.
Okay. Well, at least the window holds.
Yep.
And I look
so
at
he
Alex like...
Yeah, Kyra's going to just say, please don't do that again.
Yep.
So that was the wounded one who missed with all his attacks. The second one actually manages to hit Sylvana with his attack.
Disadvantage, even?
With disadvantage, yes. What's your AC?
21.
Right. Oh, then never mind. I thought it was 20.
Nope, 21.
Yep. So he misses you.
Ding.
All right. Next up is Alexander.
Okay. Just gonna keep on swinging. Try and aim them out the window.
On swinging.
Nice.
Nice.
That's a hit.
Okay. Good. 6.
Yep. And that one doesn't even get a chance to make a save because you killed him.
Nice.
Nice.
Kind of want to stick him in the chest and just pull upwards.
You stick him in the chest, you point upwards, and you you impale him on the chest, you point him upward, and the explosion from Thunder Smite just sends him flying off into the ceiling.
Nice. Any more left in the room?
One left.
All right. Second
Oh.
attack.
Nice.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
15, 2d6. Does it go flying?
Minus. And let me just calculate the damage and make his strength save, which is a 15.
16.
16.
Nice.
He makes the save.
Yeah.
You just send him stumbling back a step, but he manages to recover gracefully.
I just grit my teeth and ready for the next strike.
All right, Esmeralda will do her strike. She hits, and a miss with the hand axe. Still a 17. Not
Not
bad.
bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
All right, next is Kyra. We're just going to be just absolutely piling into this guy. What can she do with that? Alright, so she's going to make 2 attacks with her great sword. Okay. See, 2 hits. I gotta calculate this damage, which is. Alright, yeah, so she swings her sword once, smacks it, and like sends it spinning away from her. So it's back, it's to her, and it's on one knee. And she brings her sword down and splits it right down the middle.
Nice.
It's totally dead, right? Totally.
Oh yeah, it's dead.
Right.
Although it's
none
like
other left, I believe.
not right now, no. So you get like a round or two for a breather.
Okay.
Alright, Savannah.
Ooh.
I'm not sure if this will work, but I'm gonna give it a try. According to the description, Rod of the Lordly Might can transform into something else. So if I transform this into this, will that work? To bar the doors on all sides? Horizontal bars. Is it possible?
Huh.
To board all
Yeah, you
sides?
can use that to bar the front door shut if you want.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that
the
would-
windows.
that
I
would-
mean, because it's like 50 feet long, I believe.
Mm.
Oh, 3 inches long.
I mean,
actually.
you could, but honestly, the door might not even be.
Whoops.
Once the barbarian.
It's a pole. It's not a curvy thing. It's not a curved pole.
No.
It's just
There's a
straight pole.
horizontal bar. There are 3 different things, I believe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at this. It's basically like you're gonna put it. What it does is it turns into a ladder. It's just a long pole that has bars sticking out of the side.
Oh, it's a
You have to climb up.
ladder. So it makes a ladder.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
And
mean,
it
you
can-
could use it to hold the door though,
Yeah.
because you could basically put the ladder through the handles, and that would keep it shut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna do
You
that.
put it in front
And
of the door.
it can bear up to 4,000 pounds. So
Mm.
That's actually really smart.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
you
do
do that.
that.
You just completely
Yeah,
bar the
but-
door.
click.
Let's hope the door can last
Yeah.
4,000 pounds.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
just
it's
bar
not-
the doors. Plus, they can't move past through it. So
Mm.
the only way they can get through is from the windows. Yep. Just gonna put that onto the bars. Hold the door. Yep.
Hold the door.
Hold the door.
Yeah, we all saw that episode of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, we all did.
Oh, and in the meantime, I'm gonna inspire everyone with bardic inspiration. It's like
So,
we're
Luke,
gonna
play.
find that evil vampire lord, and we will end him. Yeah.
That's the
Staying
that's
alive.
the that's
Staying
the
alive.
That's the sound.
it's just staying alive. Viral's just
Staying alive.
Viral's like being like more bardic than
Yeah.
at this point.
Stay alive. Yeah, basically.
All right, who are you inspiring, by the way?
Everyone.
All of
Yeah.
I
yeah.
thought you could only inspire one person though.
Is that one person at a time or?
No, it's one
Yeah.
person. It's one person at a time. So you're either inspiring me or Viral, or
I'm
one of the
gonna
NPCs.
inspire you actually, because you have the
Oh, okay.
defender
I'm
and
good.
you have counter. So yeah.
Okay, cool.
Inspire You.
I'm inspired.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Whoa. That's
Oh,
the
nice.
sound of
Yeah.
inspiration.
That's sound of me dropping my inspiration on the ground.
Anyway.
all right.
Alright.
Well, it's a good thing that you did that,
Oh,
because you see the front door just hits.
roll 1d4 plus 4. That's it.
All right. It's a good thing that you
26.
It's a good thing you put that pole in front of the door, because you hear the sound of the door splintering, and you see the skeleton of this giant just like try to smash through. He's trying to reach in past the bar, but his hand is too big to reach past it.
Yep.
Ooh.
Eldritch
Ooh.
Blast. Blasty blast blast. Nice.
Oh wow, nice.
Second blast. Nice.
That's another hit.
Third.
Man, I really wonder how many waves we're gonna have.
Oh yeah. Oh,
So
don't
many
worry. When we get to wave 10, that's when shit gets real.
No, trust me, you'll know when you hear the zombie announcer voice say, "Fetch me their souls."
Yeah, there we
And then the
go.
hellhounds start
There we go.
teleporting in to get you.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Don't worry, we'll just get the skull. Insta kill.
Yeah.
Insta kill.
No, you get
No,
the
we'll
new-
go. You won't get the nuke. Damn it! You beat me to it. Shit.
All right, so let me see. Actually, that's a lot of damage. Let's see if I can actually destroy the skeleton.
Max ammo.
Yeah.
30,
That's the one that
44.
really matters.
44.
Yeah, to be fair.
That's a
Yeah.
lot.
But if you max ammo your starting pistol, it doesn't matter.
No,
doesn't
actually, I think the insta kill is better because the knife kills get you more points.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Interesting.
So, all right. So Savannah does not actually kill this thing outright, but she does like drive it back.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, that's my dog.
Your dog is
Is
trying
there an
to
undead dog?
That's my dog. You dog.
All right. So fortunately, you do get like a couple of rounds of breather. Like the zombies just seem to just back off.
Mhm.
The barbarians are still standing. They're down to about half of their number, but they're still holding the door.
Oh.
Okay.
And they've left like piles of zombies in their wake.
Okay. Oh, by the way, so they break
Mhm.
half of the door, right?
The big skeleton smashed the door, but the bars kept him from crawling in.
Yeah. So we can see outside, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
that's my dog again. I'll just press the talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna fireball all of them, since I can see them. I can
right,
fireball
yep.
outside.
That's
Oh,
true. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you fireball outside. You see
Level
the explosion.
5. Avoiding all of my minions, whatever.
Yep.
Yep.
You send like a little bead of fire goes zipping out the door, and then like a second later, you see like this nuclear mushroom cloud go off.
Destructive finish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you guys played the new Dragon Ball Fighter Z?
Oh
amazing.
yeah.
The game
Oh,
is
so good.
masterpiece. I mean,
It's so good.
yeah, it's been so long.
Well, guess what? I got screwed because Monster Hunter World and that came out on the same day, and it's like, why you gotta do this? Why you gotta do this to me?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel the pain, really.
Yeah.
All
So,
right.
do we got scorched? Got scorched?
Yeah, you blew up a bunch of them. You can actually see the bodies go flying.
9. Yeah.
Yeah, from that damage.
Nice.
But they're like otherwise they're just kind of like just standing there implacably, just
Alright.
staring at you.
2.
Okay.
What else can we do? Reload the crossbow and shoot, I guess.
All right. As you reload, you do like the clouds above you do part. You see that there's a red moon, which somehow makes this even eerier.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
fuck.
Ooh,
Uh,
I don't like this.
can I tell what that is?
All right. Make an Arcana check.
Can I do a check as well?
17.
Sure, Arcana.
All right, I'll do the same.
7.
7.
I know nothing.
Alexander thinks it's an evil omen.
Yeah.
Viral and Savannah, with their checks, know that red moon is caused when the shadow of the planet prevents the sun from reflecting properly off of the moon. Gives it an eerie blood red color, which is typically associated with the harvest moon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it is caused by something magical, right?
It is natural.
Oh no.
You think.
Oh, it's,
Oh, okay.
you think natural? Okay.
Oh,
This
it's
is
a natural
phenomenon.
Okay.
It's eerie and very coincidental.
I
Uh-huh.
heard
Hint,
that.
hint, nudge, nudge.
Yeah. Well. It's
Hey, you
bad.
know what? Give us credit. We're overthinking things now because of
Yeah.
everything that has led us to this
Yeah.
point.
Good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yep, there's that undead dragon. There's the graveyard that it was hit last session. A lot of
Yeah.
things.
A
Yeah,
lot
You've
of
had a lot of
things.
things. All right, so basically right now, it's like the episode, that one of the recent episodes of Game of Thrones where the white hunting party is kind of just huddled on an island surrounded by zombies.
Yeah, it does kind of
That's
feel
what
like.
it is. They're just kind of staring at you. The zombies are just kind of staring at you, surrounding you in a big ocean.
Trying
So
the
whose turn is it then right now?
Right now, it is
I think it's Viral's
Savannah's
turn.
been chucking fireballs, so now it's Viral's turn.
Yeah, Viral.
All
Do
right,
it.
so okay, I'll do it. Who am I attacking again?
What are you gonna do? There's nothing to attack.
Oh, and I was like,
Unless you
wait, there's a
wanna go
giant
outside
thing, right?
and walk up to the
No,
zombie.
Nah, that's a bad idea.
What are you doing
um,
with your religion check?
Oh no, that was for the blood moon thing.
That was
for
a
the blood
full
moon.
moon. That was
Blood
for the
moon.
moon.
All right. Okay. So there's zombies outside. They're just kind of watching you. So unless you want to go walking across to go talk to them, you can. There's really not much you can do.
can shoot
I guess is there
crossbow.
anything I could repair?
You can shoot
like
your
repair anything?
bow. Repair the windows, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything that I can repair or reboard or something?
Yeah, you can reinforce the windows. The door needs to be fixed. You'll have to work around Savannah's little bar.
Yeah, I'll just go reinforce all the other windows.
All right. So I'd like you to. Actually, no, you don't need to make an athletics check to do that. All right. So zombies, they're not exactly. They're kind of just staring.
Huh. Okay.
It's like they're not sure what to do.
Like, how many are left?
A lot.
Yeah.
More zombies than you have combined spell slots. I'll just put it like that.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that's impressive. So
Well,
Yeah.
significantly more.
Significantly more.
Like even if you guys all had full health and full spell slots, there'd be more zombies.
Oh yeah.
oh boy, yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you doing, Viral? So you're repairing, or
Yeah, I'm just
hammering up, reinforcing the windows. All right, Alexander, what do you do?
So I just want to take just to clarify. So they're not. They've just stopped.
Yeah, they've just stopped. They've backed off.
Can I don't know if I could insight check. Does it seem like they're being controlled by like one force? All right.
Ooh.
Come on, don't fail me now. Ooh,
Nice,
that's good.
nice.
That's good.
Yeah, you're pretty sure they are. Not only do you think that they're being controlled by some malign force, but you also think you know what they're planning.
Okay.
They're trying to run the clock down on your spells, as it were. They're basically waiting for the spells to expire before they renew the attack.
Shit. Oh, Alexander's got his head in his forehead thinking how we're going to get out of this.
Well, we can start flying again.
Yep.
That's true.
Well, we could, but it's like No, the flying is not going to work because they're just going to follow us to the ends of Earth. Okay, how many people do we have?
Let's see. There's you three. There's Kyra. There's Esmeralda, and there's Kyra's horse.
Okay, the fuck Kyra's horse. Kyra can get a new horse. Kyra wants to die with her horse. Like Christ. Okay, let me write this.
Actually, let me see what Kyra's got. Let's see what she's got spell wise to see if she can bail you out of this.
Well, no, I'm just thinking of a plan involves a lot of jumping, but spell jumping. But okay, so Kyra has
Viral's eagle.
Yeah.
Let me
No,
check that spell.
Well, no, that's not the issue. The problem is that if we fly away, they're just gonna, similar to how they followed us here, they're just gonna follow us wherever we go, and we'll have to deal with them regardless. So I want to try and figure out if there's a way that we can just get out of there and like kind of lose them.
Yeah, like I said, Kyra suggested leading them to Pravnova and then force the sisters to confront them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we are in no way, shape, or form. Well, we could probably get them to confront them, but we are in no way, shape to fight the sisters. So that may be what we have to do. We may have to lead them to Pravnova, have the sisters deal with them, and we have basically go and take a time out.
Yeah.
Okay. Because because here's the thing. I have one fourth level spell slot, right? And I can dimension door. I think it's one person. You can bring along.
Yeah, just one. I believe.
Just one person. Now I'm assuming that you have dimension. Yeah, I know. I'm actually getting pretty close to thinking about that as my response.
Yeah, but not now.
Yeah, you can feel the deck, the power of the deck just weighing on your mind. It's like it's not like you know what the sound is. You know that's the deck, but it's still creepy. It's like the Friday the 13th. It's you can hear it in your mind, Alexander. It's
yeah, basically. Deck. Okay, because here's the thing. I can dimension door one person out. Sylvana, do you have dimension door?
Yep, I still have 2 other spell slots.
So here's the problem.
I have Dimension Door.
Oh, you do?
The
Yeah,
I
close.
have the Cape of Mounty back.
Yep, the close.
That's right. Okay, so we could theoretically grab a partner, all teleport 500 feet away, and hopefully that could be far enough. And wait, is there any way, Savannah, could you maybe make an illusion to make it think that we're still in here?
I can use darkness.
Be
to
right
cover
back.
our-
My sister's calling me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right,
Well, this gives us.
Kyra, if you're going to be dimension dooring around, Kyra has Flame Strike, which you can use to clear a safe landing spot for you.
Okay.
Wait, my question is there so much that even 500 feet away we would still be making contact?
Well, they're about 100 feet out, so you don't know how many there are.
Okay.
And Kyra's just going to Flame Strike them just, for safety's sake.
Yeah, that might be
I
a
can
decent
use
idea.
darkness to cover the whole place. Well, the
Hmm.
whole windmill, so they don't know where we are. Then we dimension door our way out.
Yep.
Yeah, that could work. Well, let's wait for Viral before we do
Yeah.
anything or commit to
Robin
this
is
plan.
calling him.
Yeah, Robin's.
Robin
Hey
is right
guys,
now.
hey guys, how's it going?
Yeah,
Robin
I'm
is right
just
now,
right
like,
outside
saying-
the windmill. I'm witnessing
Okay,
the
back.
whole bunch.
No, I was going to say that'd be funny if Robin was just pushing her way through the zombies, like, excuse me, pardon me, excuse
Yeah.
me.
Sorry, zombie
Sorry.
fella. Yeah.
Yeah,
The zombies are just completely ignoring her while going after you. Or like even better, like you remember, you saw Battle of the Five Armies.
yeah, I saw
You
that.
remember when
yeah.
Legolas stuck his sword in the top of the troll and used it to direct it around?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Imagine Robin sitting on a zombie's shoulders with a dagger stuck in his head doing that.
Yeah, just kind of like
Yeah.
it's basically like a joystick.
Yeah. And then actually just has to hit the pommel on top to make it attack.
Yeah.
All right,
So Vero, we're just going to confirm if you're okay with this. So everyone grab somebody. We're going to dimension door out. Kyra's going to clear us a little landing spot, and then we're going to try and lose them.
Sure.
Okay.
all right. So let's see, there's 2 NPCs. So one of you can actually take the horse.
Huh. Like
I
how-
refuse to take that
Yeah,
fucking
like
horse.
how we're taking the horse.
I will take. I'll take Kyra if she wants.
I'll
Yeah.
grab Esmeralda. Like,
So I'm stuck with the horse.
Yeah, Vero, you're stuck with the horse. Have
Well,
fun.
maybe if you get it out of there, you can give it to Robin. That'll distract her from the deck.
all right, I
Yeah,
cast
same.
darkness. Like after everyone got their partner inside the room,
Mhm.
so everything
Okay.
is covered up.
All right.
And then we all cast Dimension Door at once.
Yep.
All right, so you all dimension door the heck out of there.
Yep.
But right before you dimension door actually no, right after you dimension door, Kyra will drop a flame strike and clear the landing spot.
Yeah.
There were some zombies there, but not a lot. Most of them are crowded around the windmill. So you guys, I'm guessing Savannah and Alexander just transform and go flying off towards Pravnova.
Yeah, at this point, I'm going to try and lose them.
Yep.
All right. That means Esmeralda, Kyra, and Vero will have to. If Vero's not able to call his eagle back in time, they'll have to take the horse.
I can, since you're in the spell, I can communicate with it telepathically
All right then. So
if it within 1 mile.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can there.
Let's go. I jump on my
Yep.
eagle.
Get on the eagle. Esmeralda will go with you. And Kyra's, as always, the horse.
The
The
horse.
horse.
The horse.
That's stupid.
The horse is the true hero here.
Yeah, the horse. Yeah, the horse was the hero.
Yeah.
He is the great hero.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm
Alright.
gonna cast Phantom Steed, and it travels really fast actually.
All right. No, that should take a minute to cast, and you don't have a minute.
We don't have
Yeah,
a
we
minute.
don't have a minute, right? You're right. So I
So-
don't do that.
Fly away.
Fly away. Fly
All right. You just go galloping, flying away.
Mm-hmm.
as you do, you hear the zombies like just sprinting behind you, giving chase.
Seriously.
Yep.
They are unrelenting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait a
Alright,
minute. Wait a minute.
How do they know?
I have an idea about why they're finding us so quickly. Is it something connected to? I don't know if I'd be able to make this check, but is it something connected to like how revenants have just an automatic like compass towards their targets? Do I feel like they have something like that?
I'll let you make Arcana or Religion.
I'll
I'm
make a
gonna help him.
religion.
Pitch in.
If
help him.
if he helps, can I get a 15?
Sure.
Yay.
Yeah. With your check, you think that it is.
Oh, you also
easy.
have. Hold on. You also have bardic inspiration.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so that's a D8.
All right, so 1d4 plus
D6.
So
Well,
17. Not bad.
17. Not
Yes.
bad. With that check, you believe that yes, this is. You believe that first, this is the vampire guy trying to get his revenge. Second,
Oh.
you believe it's not you guys per se, but
But the-
Sylvana
but the-
that he's going after.
Oh,
It's really the only one he can sense due to her demiplane.
so
I think we
If
gotta
Sylvana
let.
were to go somewhere,
down.
you would watch all the zombies just follow her.
I think we
Okay.
have to let it out.
we're gonna have to. We're either gonna have to let it out, or we're gonna have to, because like the. So while flying, I explained this to Sylvana.
Okay.
Sylvana, it doesn't matter how far we go, they're going to track us with that body.
Kyra will shout that you should probably try to drown them in the lake.
Mm-hmm. That's a
Like,
well. The
Just want to fly
undead-
over the lake by Draven Castle, watch them pile into the water and drown, and then just quickly fly back to Prevnova.
How
At the very
are-
least, it'll buy you a little time.
How are the undeads gonna drown? That's what concerns me because I'm imagining them like the Pirates of the Caribbean. The Black
Oh,
Pearl
yeah.
pirates that just walk underneath water. It just
Like
came
no,
out the other
no
side.
effect, no
Yeah.
effect.
It has a really strong current, so
It does, and
Sure.
honestly, because didn't they have a really strong, along with the fact that it's super cold, so they might just take freeze damage.
but
Yeah,
it's
that's
gonna
true.
be near the castle.
So that might lure the sisters out to try to deal with the horde.
Alright.
Or us.
Because you got to think of it this way: we only have a couple options. We can either lead them to the sisters, deal with them, or we've got to get rid of this body.
Mhm.
Like those are our two options at this point,
Oh.
at least as far as I can think of.
Okay. I'm just thinking of one thing. Am I sure that their link is magical?
You'll have to make your own Arcana check.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
that. 9. Nope. I have no clue.
You think you're pretty sure that it's magical. You're just not sure how that magic works.
All right.
Ugh.
Fine. I'll just go to the lake.
All right, so you just veer away. You guys all watch the zombies just immediately stop chasing you.
All
Chasing
right.
Sylvana.
Let
All
me
right, I just say, be careful, Sylvana, and just make it back alive. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna use
Yeah.
my ability to cast invisibility on myself, and I'm just gonna fly away.
All right, yeah, you fly. Even though you're invisible, you notice that they're following you unerringly.
Yeah, I know. The invisibility is not for them. It's for other
Mm.
stuff.
That's true.
It's for
Well,
others.
You reach the lake. As you fly over, you notice they're just like charging in suicidally.
Okay. I just hover a little bit above a lot above the lake, and watch them
Yeah.
go suicide. Just. Do I notice
Just diving
that?
in.
Do I notice that they get frost damage? Sorry.
You actually don't notice anything adverse, probably because it's so dark. The waters of the lake are so dark, you can't really see inside.
Okay. All right. So I wait until all of them just goes into the water, and
Yeah, that takes a while.
Yep.
It takes a while, especially since since some of them are giants.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. So,
So
I just
you
wait.
wait until and then once the entire horde is submerged, which takes almost like a good 45 minutes.
All right. I just wait
You-
there.
You just you fly back to Prevnova.
Mhm.
So you guys do have the rest of you guys have managed to make it inside. You're at the end. When you guys came back, you see that what's her name? Robin has like completely cut up the bed and the pillows with a knife, looking for it.
For the deck.
Looking for the deck. Then when you come back, she's right in the middle of prying up the floorboards, and then she just looks at you and says, "I know nothing."
And yeah,
I grabbed the knife out of her hand. Okay, where'd you get this?
Oh no.
She said, yeah, funny story about that actually.
Oh God, what now?
Then you
I
hear,
pick
like,
her up.
From downstairs, you hear somebody shout, "Where the hell are all the knives?" And when you look behind like the ruins of the bed, you see that there's like a whole bunch of bents.
So it's a bunch of kitchen knives essentially.
Yeah, a bunch of kitchen knives that have been bent and
Oh
broken during
Alright.
a part of the room.
I grab Robin off the ground, and I like, nope, not today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you learn how to behave yourself?
But I just want the deck.
And I look at Alexander. Well, you're not gonna get it.
Yeah. Kyra is going to come over there and she's going to just gently take Robin out of your grip. She's going to say, "Robin, would you like to see an actual horse?"
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "Really?" And then Kyra just gently leads her out of the room.
Hey, look at that. Anyway, I grab all the knives from the bed, and I'll
Yeah.
put these back. Just give me
Make
a
a-
moment.
Yeah, make a stealth check.
Oh boy! And then watch this real feels
Yeah.
stealth check.
Oh no,
And then-
here we go.
I can feel it. Okay.
Oh
It's
no,
not a failure.
nice.
Like you
Yeah.
managed to sneak them back in there. Sneak them like you sneak into the kitchen. You just put them all back, and that's like I'm shot. It's like, where's the knives? Oh wait, there's the knives. What the hell happened to my knives?
All the knives are broken. You just sneak them back.
Yeah,
They're
just, like,
fine.
to
They're
back.
fine.
They're
And then, yeah, let them handle it.
Oh
Yep.
God. I am going to use this opportunity to just say to Vero. All right, so Savannah will hopefully be coming back soon. We should use this time to rest up, think about what we need to do. Okay.
Yeah, but I look at my destroyed room.
Yeah.
Look, I'll help you make. I'll go here. I lead him to my room. I'll find someplace else.
Yeah.
That's fine.
There's one thing I'd like to do before I take my long rest.
What?
Basically, I just say to Vero, it's like, I feel like this is mostly my fault for the stupid plan.
Well, I agreed with it, and I see where you're coming from. So it's just we didn't know what the vampire god was doing in her body. We didn't know that.
Yeah, I guess we didn't. And I look at Vero and say, no, I don't think we've talked about how we want to deal with those Draven sisters. Now, have we?
Yeah. Do you really think it's gonna be possible to redeem them?
I have to. I have to believe that there's a chance. Like, I failed Victor all that time ago. I really did. I led him to his death, and it's my fault. And I'm fine with accepting that burden, but the fact that they are taking out it is unacceptable. But there was a moment when they were torturing me, when they were putting me through all that pain, that I saw a glimpse of humanity in them. And that even if it's just a fraction, I could reach out to it if I could just find the right things to say. I don't know what I need to say.
Like Vero just looks looks into the air, thinks for a bit, and he says, well, you can try, but seeing like all the things they've done to this point, I think, well, if you can't redeem them, then we ultimately have to kill them.
I know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alexander just says, no matter what happens in the future, just please promise me this, that you'll help me at least try to give them that chance. Yeah.
All right.
You can
You get her
literally
thump
hear
on the
me
roof
thinking.
as Savannah just like collapses onto the roof. She doesn't have the strength to move. She thinks that even if
You might as well let the
show up.
zombies kill me.
She thinks that even if Persephone Draven were to show up, she would just say, you know what, you can kill me. I'm just too tired.
Just go ahead.
Like I just look at you, Alexander, and I say, I'll try, but if they did anything to Vasilka, I won't guarantee that
I know.
I will help you.
I know. And I would like, and at this point, Alexander is exhausted, so he looks for a bed to pass out on.
Yep. Or so you just
All right.
pass out and basically just pass out in the ruins of your bed.
Yeah.
Vera's bed. And Vera will take yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tyra's going to come back.
Hmm.
Have you basically set Robin to work just brushing the horse.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
and that's
collapse on my bed as well. Like,
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
So then Robin goes back to her room, and what Kyra does is Kyra's basically been sleeping in the common room for all this time. What she does is once she lets Savannah back into her room, she goes to sleep in front of the door on the inside, so that anyone who
Okay.
opens the door will wake Kyra.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, the shield guardian still stands guard on
Yeah.
the outside.
Over
of the
you.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. Shield Guardian's in your room.
Yeah.
She'll go to the room standing over your bed.
So,
Kyra's sleeping in front of your door, so you should be pretty safe for the night.
Should.
Okay.
And I just realized, oh wait a minute, I have to despawn my giant eagle.
Goodbye.
Bye.
All right, buddy. I'll see you again, buddy.
Yeah.
See ya,
Alright.
Cirrus, you know, the type of cloud. Yeah,
Hey,
Nimbus.
hey, I like
Hey.
it. I like it. I
Nice.
like it. Love it.
Alright, I despawn Cirrus and yeah, I'm gonna pass out too.
All right. So one extended rest later, you guys have had dreamless sleeps. You're not plagued by nightmares like you expect. It's just like your body, you're much mentally, physically, totally exhausted from your ordeal.
Mhm.
Mhm.
When you wake up the next day,
Alex got kidnapped again.
no one got kidnapped. You're when you wake up the next day, the sun still hasn't risen yet.
Mhm.
So winter
Is
in this
there-
part of the world
Is there a possibility for me to do something?
What?
do what?
Do what?
So I'm just before. Has anything happened?
Nothing that you
nothing.
can tell.
Yeah.
Okay. Alexander is going to try and get up and leave for a moment to have some time by himself.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
A little me time.
Is there any way that I can leave the tavern and just kind of go on my
Yeah.
own way?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I leave the tavern. I leave the town.
Oh yeah, as you actually go out of the gates to the town, you notice that across the bridge, the field in front of the town is littered with corpses.
Yeah, I just.
Oh,
As you
boy.
get closer, you realize that some of them have been hacked, some of them have been stabbed, but most of them have been burned.
Interesting.
Burned. I think that might be one of the sisters' MO.
Let you make a religion check.
Oh,
With
okay.
advantage, because you've spent your life around religious stuff, so you should have an idea.
Okay, 14.
Yeah. You believe that this is actually the result of smites. The burning
Yeah.
is a result of them
Okay.
using something like searing smite. But as you go further on, the burned corpses are replaced with frozen ones that are like basically they're encased in ice.
Okay.
You believe with your religion check is sufficient enough to believe that this is Erwin Draven's destroy undead feature. Rather than burning them alive with holy fire, she freezes them in ice.
环境、
And
压
even if
力
you were
都
to
让
chuck them
头
out,
皮
they'd
喘
just
不
be
过
lifeless
气。
corpses.
全新海伦仙露丝
Mm-hmm.
Taken care of. I want to. You know what? I'm gonna. How far away is that windmill that we were at?
About 5 miles, 3 to 5 miles.
You think I could get there relatively quickly if I flew there?
Yeah, as the crow flies, it'd be a lot faster.
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
We're Raven in this case.
I'm gonna go Raven, and I'm gonna fly to the windmill.
All right, you get to the windmill. You see the place is still boarded up, almost exactly like you left it.
I go inside, and I find a chair and a table.
All right, yeah, there's like only one left. The rest of them were smashed up, so you guys could seal the windmill shut.
Just take a couple seconds, couple more seconds, and I pull out the deck of many things.
All right.
What?
Before we get that crazy, I need to get my actual physical copy of the deck of many things.
Mm-hmm.
And
You can't tell how much I.
Yeah.
See,
Alexander.
do you see what I did before I left?
yeah.
I might have did that on purpose because this could very well be the end.
Yep.
Meanwhile, I would like you, while I grab my physical copy of the deck, it'll take me a few minutes. I would like each of you to add 2,700 experience points to your total.
Yay!
Because those
Wait, what
zombies
did
were
you do
not
at the
easy.
start?
I'm sorry?
I'm talking. Sorry, I mean Alexander. What did you do at the start, just in case all of this goes wrong?
Well, that's why I had that talk before I did that.
What?
Oh,
You had to talk
With,
with what?
That's why I wanted to have that final talk with Viral before I did that.
Oh, okay.
man, and I was contemplating to give back the letters you gave me all those times ago. God
Oh
damn
no,
it.
I'm glad you kept those because you may well need them in about 30 seconds.
We'll all be dead.
Oh boy.
Yep.
All right, we'll see. All right.
We'll all be
Well,
dead.
If you don't end up dying, we're still gonna kill you. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Totally. That's the meaning of everything.
I mean, if anyone was gonna pull it, it was gonna be me because I would. Alexander would not let Savannah or Viral risk their own livelihood like that.
man,
All right.
flashbacks to Barovia.
Yep.
I got my deck. It's time to make or break this campaign.
Come on, heart of the
And I'm only gonna
cards.
pull.
What?
You cut out
You're
there.
only-
You cut out
Yeah.
abruptly.
Sorry, I'm gonna pull one, just one.
All right.
All right, this is going to make or break you. By the way, it's worth noting that I'm actually shuffling this deck up, so even I don't know what you're going to draw.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Shuffle,
this
shuffle.
could go real bad.
You could also walk away very rich.
Yeah.
Savannah is gonna do something at this moment.
Same here.
Yeah, as they're doing this, I'm actually gonna scry on my family's whereabouts.
All right. Well, you try to scry.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted one card, Alexander?
Just one.
just
Just one.
Just one.
Can I say what Real is doing?
Sure. What's Real going to do?
All right. Having that talk with Alexander yesterday made him, to think about some stuff. And like Alexander, he needs time to think. So, with a new eagle in his possession, he's gonna ride his eagle around town and just lie down and think about life.
As you're flying around, do you see people like, oh, hey, look, someone's flying around on a giant eagle?
Like high up, and I'm just lying down on Sirius.
Mm. Ooh. All right, Alexander. The card
Yep.
you drew was the Fool.
Oh no!
You lose
Fuck.
10,000 experience points. If this would cause you to drop a level, you just retain just enough experience to maintain your current level.
All right. So
Ooh,
it just
that
doesn't.
sucks.
Oh,
You
that
also-
sucks a lot.
You also
Draw again.
get another draw.
Oh, I have to draw.
Yeah.
All right. So the 10,000 experience. All right.
Fuck.
Let me actually look this up. I need to.
Watch
Is
as
it-
you get,
Wait, is
watch
it
as you
draw
get the
by
fool and
hand?
then the sun.
Sorry, before you draw a card, you must declare how many intend.
Yeah, he said he was going to draw one, but the fool forced him
But
to
the
draw a
fool
second
makes
one.
him
Fool
draw
forced me
another
to draw another. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find something very good here. Hang on.
And then you get sun. Get 50,000 experience.
Actually, he did get the sun. I'm looking for a wondrous item.
Oh.
What?
Whoa!
That
I got
means
sun.
you got profit. 40,000 XP.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're up by another 10,000 and then up by another 40,000.
Nice.
Wait, what? I lost 10,000 experience, and then I got a what?
Here.
Basically, you got
Here.
50,000 XP
Yeah.
after
Oh
you
my
used
god!
10,000.
And a
And you get the
item.
wondrous match.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. A book appears in your hands made of metal.
Nice.
A book? Oh, okay.
The book is
Can
also.
I'll let you make an arcana or a religion check to figure this out.
Religion's the best I got.
All right, religion.
Okay.
Do it. Whoops.
No.
A mysterious book.
Well, you know what? I'll say sure, just because I want. Because
You want
don't
me?
like
You want?
this. It's a manual of iron golems.
Ah, okay.
I think Sylvana would really like that.
Yep.
Depends. We don't have enough money. Well, we don't have much money to spend if we're building off the fortress. Depends.
Yep.
But
So-
still, that's a good trade-off.
That's
It's
pretty
an
cool.
option.
It's really a good trade-off.
It's an option. You can always sell it. Let's see if this does. I'm gonna.
Question is, are you gonna draw another one?
No, I'm not. No. This was more Alexander drew one, and he was going to see what would happen. And he saw that it was both a blessing and a. You know, this is actually thematic. It's thematic because it was a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
And that's sort of like what he's felt a lot is that
Mm.
for every good thing that has happened in Alexander's life, he always feels that there's always something to counterbalance it.
Mhm.
And that it's a very neutral. So that actually works out really like well for thematically for him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then the cards just fly back into the deck, and the deck reshuffles itself.
Okay. All right. I guess after seeing that, he kind of picks up the book, kind of scrolls through the pages a bit, and he closes it and puts it back. He puts it in his pocket, and he just sighs and he goes, "Okay, no, we do this right. We don't cheat our way to victory. We take it." And I will make my way back.
All right.
How many cards are left? Just out of character asking.
The fool.
No, they
caused-
reshuffle back.
like I
They
said,
re-
man,
they re- they
the fool
reshuffle.
caused it all to
Oh.
reshuffle itself back into the deck because I don't want to have to keep track of what cards you got in the deck, what cards you don't have. So I'll just say like after you draw, the deck reshuffles itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many times can you use that thing? Just wondering.
As often in this case, since I don't, like I said, I don't want to do the bookkeeping for the deck.
Mhm.
You basically can use it as often as you like.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Nope.
So if I got 50,000 experience, I'm at 25,000. Wait, 25,000. Wait, no.
250,000.
250.
Right?
Yeah, 250.
Yeah, 250. Yeah. Okay.
You
Yeah.
leveled up.
Okay.
I'm
You
just
leveled
looking
up.
at the card.
Oh, I leveled up.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Okay.
hey!
Yeah, the leveling up is like our standards like this. For
Yep.
our next
Wow,
level.
you
And
got
we
ahead
leveled
of us.
Yeah.
That's so bizarre because I'm used to being behind.
Well, now you're ahead.
Yeah,
And do you know
now
what you
you're
get when you level up?
What?
You get the ability to cast Divine Word once per day.
Yay!
Hey, I finally got
Hey.
it.
Nice.
Yes.
And your proficiency is up to 6. Nice.
All right, cool. I make
And
my
I'm
way.
just looking at the
Yeah.
All right.
the fates. Oh boy, imagine if you drew that one.
If I drew no, you know what I was expecting to happen with my luck? I was expecting to draw Void.
Yeah, the void is like
Void.
ooh.
If I draw Void, oh my god,
my
that would
God.
have been insane.
What would have been funny is if you had drawn the skull card.
Oh yeah, because
What
I would have
does
been
the
by
skull
myself.
Oh,
Because you have to fight it. You have to fight a shadow.
Oh
a shadow
my
version of yourself.
God.
Yeah, it summons the Grim Reaper to come and get you.
That would have been a cool fight, though.
Mm.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah.
That would have been.
Yeah. The DM says, that might have been a quick fight.
Yeah.
I checked the stats. It would have been a very fast fight.
Oh my God.
All right, so
So what did I
turn.
find with my scrying? Ding.
You're trying to scry them. Well, the first thing you found out is they're not on the plane of existence you're currently on,
Okay.
so you can't see them,
So what?
or
do
they're
I-
protected by something.
Do I sense them?
I'm looking at the spell.
Yeah.
I can fail to save it voluntarily if he wants to be observed. No, the only thing you know is either they're protected from scrying or they're not on the same plane as you.
Fuck.
Well, you do always have access to one person who could give you the answers, but you really want to kill him.
Yeah. That's the ordeal. Anyway. I take a few more hours of rest than usual to get my spell slots back. It's like, fuck. In the meantime, I'm doing research. Just like, light reading through vampires to see if I find anything to kill him.
Like,
With-
well,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, aside from Autoviator's plan, you really have no idea how you kill him. On the other hand, Autoviator means you won't have to fuss around with things like a coffin if he has one.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. We're also sticking in that flying eagle.
Yeah,
Just
it's kind of hard to do with the cold wind blowing in your face.
Yep.
Alright.
Is the eagle not big enough for me to lie down on?
It's big enough for you to lie down on, but the wind is blowing in your face.
Yeah.
Dang
It's
it.
flying.
The cold wind brushes.
Oh,
through
I guess
your
that's
cheek.
true. Yeah. I guess at this point, Alexander makes his way back into town in the morning and
All right.
tries to reconvene with everyone.
All right, as you fly back in Alexander, you see a giant eagle flying around. And you see on the back, trying to sleep, is Viral.
I kind of smile and chuckle, like, oh, he'll never change.
Mhm.
And I kind of make sure. So I got an eye on him. I just want to, you know what? Because I am ready for it to all go bad when I say this next sentence. I would like to go see Heikel and Kasumi.
All right, you go to their room. They're
Oh boy,
actually
what
still
did Robin
asleep.
do to them?
They're actually you go and you see them there. You check them, make sure they're not dead. You see they're asleep, and then you realize that Robin. And then you see like the spilled food and drinks. You realize Robin somehow spiked their food.
Oh, she roofied them. Oh my god.
They're in a drugged sleep right now.
Yeah.
How did
Okay,
oh
like
my
Heikel
God.
Kasumi just Heikel and Kasumi. Alexander just like, what is with that child? She is relentless. We should send her off against the Draven sisters because God knows they wouldn't be able to stop her.
I agree.
Yeah. Totally.
Do I have an inkling as to where little Robin will be?
The stables was the last place you saw the counter took her. Oh, you
I
go
cut-
to
I know. Before I go, I'm gonna wake them up because
Yeah,
God
they wake up.
forbid they get captured while they're asleep.
Yeah, you wake them up, and they're like, "Wait, what? Well, I thought you weren't here, Alexander." Because I'm like, "I thought you weren't here, Alexander. What's happened? What time is it?"
It's in the morning. The little troublemaker puts you to sleep.
they look at each other like, and I goes like, "I am going to kill her."
Oh boy.
I will go find her. You
The
just-
real final boss, Robin
The real-
Lakewood.
Robin Lake.
Uh,
Alexander will just kind of go, just take your time, relax, and I'll go find her. I'll go. Okay.
All right, yeah, you go check the stable. You see her that she's just still asleep. Right, she's just sleeping on a
Sorry.
bale of hay.
Sorry. Ignore me.
It's fine.
I just accidentally clicked on that. Sorry.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just sleeping on a bale of hay. Kyra's horse is looking. The horse is like shiny. It looks like it's made out of glass. That's how well she's brushed it.
Well, little one, you certainly had fun. Now have you?
Mm. She's asleep. Like I said, you'd have to wake her up.
No, I just say that to her as
Yeah.
she snores, and then I'm not gonna wake her up. I'm gonna pick her up and just put her over my shoulder. All right, let's get you out of here.
What are you going to do with her?
I'm just gonna bring her to the tavern, and so that we're all, because I'm trying to
Yeah.
sort of keep everyone up to date.
Mhm.
Mm.
I'm still in my room, resting.
All right.
So
Yeah. So are you going to go get to Savannah, Alex?
Yeah, I'll go get Savannah.
All right. Yeah, Savannah, while you're resting, Kyra's away. She's just kind of just like sitting against the door. So when Alexander tries to open it, like he feels something is in the way. He's like, oh, what's in the way? But Savannah, when Kyra feels that someone is trying to open the door, like she is immediately on her feet. She's got her sword partway out, and she's holding the door shut. And she says, "Who's there?"
It's relax.
I
It's
draw my
me.
weapon
It's
as well. It's like, ting.
it's Alexander. You know who it is.
Oh, okay.
She opens the door. She puts her mask on and opens the door, and then she lets you in.
Thank you. And I just kind of walk over, and I'm just reading something about. Ooh, okay, I like that. Sorry, I'm reading a spell. I'm
Okay.
thinking. I'm thinking about plans for.
For
Forgive me.
divine word, basically. Nice.
Yeah, basically. So the first thing I'd like to do is to say, all right, Savannah, we need to reconvene everyone in the tavern, and we need to discuss what we're going to do moving forward.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay.
She kind of tidies up her things and just put them into the bag of holding and like just
Yeah.
And
weapon.
conveniently, Biro comes from his nap.
All right.
Like he jumps into his room.
Hey!
You guys
Just rolls
reconvene
in.
in the tavern. When you do, you notice the patrons are watching with interest as Hank and Tsumi are surrounding Robin.
Oh my god.
The demand is
I'll
what
do
she
that.
did.
Okay, listen.
I'm staying behind her.
Listen, guys. All right. And I look at little Robin and I just say, now I know you're a little troublemaker, and I know that you've wanted a lot of practice. And you've certainly given the two of them a run for their money. And I kind of look at her, and
I don't know if I should be proud of that.
I just look at her and I say, but we really, really need you to stop goofing around, at least for a little while. I'm not saying that you need to stop forever, but at least for the next little while. And it's not because I'm upset. It's because I worry. I worry about you and your brother more than all.
She nods and she says, well, if you need my help, I'll be right here.
Okay. And I kind of tussle her hair, and then I just say, all right, now be good. And I promise I will have something, a bit of a surprise for when we get home.
She just points and says, Can I drop from the deck of everything?
You made a promise you can't keep. Just beware.
I will say that. I
go to Alexander and I whisper to him, we can just replicate the deck.
And I nod and go, yes, little girl.
Like,
We will definitely give you the deck to try, but only if you are good.
She's like, okay. And then she just kind of just starts rocking back and forth in her chair, just saying la 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 la. She is heavily autistic.
Alexander is really bad at lying.
Yeah.
So.
Robin is trusting enough to believe that.
Yeah.
All right. So now that everyone's together, I'm like, okay. So, what's the plan? We have the vampire god that we have to deal with, the Draven sisters we have to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
What's our first step?
Draven sisters, I think.
Okay. So that means we're gonna go to them then.
But here's the thing. If zombies are waking from the graves and coming for us, once we kill the Draven sisters, there's going to be nothing protecting the town.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point. But we've established that we think that the vampire god is linked to.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
as soon as we kill the sisters, we have to leave.
Yeah, we do.
What about the
But
vampire god? What should we do with him right now? We don't want
honestly-
any more swarm of undead just rise up and attack us when we're fighting
Yeah.
the Dravens.
Maybe we should talk to him, because he's obviously still in the pocket dimension. Yeah. He's just totally still there.
All right, so you're gonna go back to the Viral's destroyed room and talk to him there.
Sure.
Sure.
Let's just rip it off like a band-aid.
So everyone goes into Viral's room, shuts the door, locks it. Even Robin is there. She's just kind of just like wondering what's going on.
Girl, I need you to leave this place.
Yeah. You know what? I'll stay out with her. Just tell me what happens.
Yep.
All right, so you just lead her outside.
Yep.
She'll leave the room, but she just wants to like put her ear to the door and listen to what's going on.
It's okay. She can.
I grab her and like move downstairs, and I call my giant eagle, and then I'll distract her with it.
Yeah, just show her the eagle. Show her the eagle.
Show her the
Immediately
ego.
distract her.
Yeah, way to distract a girl.
All right, so you summon him back. He comes back out. He looks like he basically just spent the entire time just sitting in the room.
Okay, and then I just so here's Sirius, and then blah 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 blah,
Yeah.
and I just stop. Yeah.
He immediately hops on top, and the eagle just goes flying off.
If she's gonna fly the eagle on her own, I don't want that, so I just fly with her.
All right, yeah. So she's having the time of her life.
Yep.
There you go.
Giving her the
All right.
tour.
Meanwhile,
Good luck, guys.
the person with your god-killing sword has just flown away,
Yep.
and you just brought a very evil god back from the demiplane you imprisoned him in.
Well,
Okay.
I can command the door to open up until an hour. We can shove him back in if things go
Yeah.
south.
So he's in there. He just looks around. He says, "I see you. You wouldn't have called me back unless you had something very important you needed to ask."
You can take the lead. I don't want to talk to this guy.
Yeah, what do I want to ask him? Shit. Oh, okay, I gotta ask him. Okay. Do you know anything about this little problem that the land has had recently? People think things keep coming back from the dead. I killed a dragon. It came and apparently has come back from the dead. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
He says, "Unfortunately, that is an inevitable consequence of my presence."
Okay, so my next question is to bring you to some. If we were to bring you away from this location, that little problem would disappear.
He says, "It's probably been a while, so I will forgive you for not remembering. But when you were before you went to Silverthorn, didn't you face some bandits who died and then came back? And
Yeah.
in Silverthorn wasn't one night a horde of zombies just erupt from the sewers and have to be destroyed?"
I look at him and I say, "Your presence reaches far. How far have you been able to do this?"
He just spreads his arms out and says, "Everywhere."
I want to insight check him.
Make an insight check.
I'm gonna do
Christ.
that as well. I'm
All
not
right.
talking, but I'm listening.
Yeah.
23.
8.
Oh,
Nope.
God.
Savannah's like, yeah, he's completely full of it. Alexander realizes that this guy is much more powerful, and how the hell did Bahamut beat him?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I did actually remember about the
The
bandits.
bandits.
It's just I just was curious if it was like if this was affecting just this area or if it was like so he's sunk his teeth into pretty much a good portion of the land. Okay.
Not just the land, also in you guys really didn't see this because I didn't have a good time to actually bring this up, but in the plane of fire, they were having problems with undead.
Oh shit. That's right.
So when he says everywhere, he really means everywhere.
So would it matter if you just dump him?
It wouldn't matter. Like literally, that problem we wouldn't be able to solve the problem. That problem is just going to be
Yeah.
ever constant as long as he's still like around.
I pull Alex to the side and says, "What about this? Bahamut wants
Oh,
to
sorry.
him. We can bring him to Pontifex Maria and ask her of her opinions on how to defeat him again."
Maybe, yeah. If anyone would know, maybe the
be
Pontifex
her.
would.
Yep.
Yeah, he tilts his head to the side. You see the vampire head's tilting his head to the side. Do you notice that during the night, Amaya's body has changed slightly? I don't
Mhm.
just mean like the tendrils and crap inside of her veins,
Yeah.
but like, you notice her eyes have grown a little more angular, her ears pointed,
Yep.
and when she speaks, her incisors have grown a little sharper.
I know.
So,
I
Okay.
look at her, and I said, "Your very presence is a disgrace to her. Like
I know.
everything."
he says, "Are you sure you don't want your family back?"
God damn it. God damn it. Like it's Yeah, let's roll for some charges before
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, nice.
That's- There we go.
Nice. All
Um
of them back, baby. And yeah.
Not really.
That's great. That's great. Thank
That's
you for
great.
that.
Yeah.
So I guess Alexander just says, it says to Sylvana, I don't think we're going to be able to solve this problem with him now. I think the best course of action is to deal with the Draven sisters first. And then we can start looking into a solution for this.
But like I said, if we don't deal with his problem, maybe when we fight the Draven sisters, his power will rise them back up again. If even we kill the Dravens, his
Oh,
power will
God,
just
that's
rise them
right.
He
back
says,
up.
"I can assure you that's not going to happen. I haven't had a chance to infect them with anything.
Hmm.
And even if I did, their souls would be remanded to the Raven Queen.
Oh, that's true. They have their souls are with the Raven Queen,
They
technically.
would be meat puppets, but nothing more. I would not have their souls.
Still, meat puppets.
As opposed to say,
Yeah,
Well,
still
that's the only issue. So the idea of doing a revive trick is not going to work. Like that's just not going to work at all. So I've thrown that out into the trash where it belongs.
Mhm.
that's still a good idea, though.
Oh no, I'm aware, but I know with the information that I have, I'm very much aware that will not be as effective as I want it to.
Mhm.
You have to just
Oh.
make sure that they're not currently not infected with the current strain of vampirism.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that won't
Okay.
work. But otherwise, like if someone gets cut down, like say Heinkel Kasumi got cut down by zombies, you could easily just revivify them.
Okay, I see what you mean.
But if they had their blood sucked out by this guy, you probably would be better off burning the bodies.
Well, I would hope that I could maybe remove curse and then maybe
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm worried about because Alexander, like, we can keep him in the demi plane, which we think is safe, but it's not.
Mhm.
But it's like there's nothing that we can do at this state. Like we can't. We don't have the power. We don't have the resources. And Alexander is really concerned about the Draven sisters doing something soon that is going to affect
Alright.
everyone.
All right, let's go kill the
The
Dravens.
vampire guy was just going to say, don't worry too much about the Draven sisters. They will not put this town at risk.
See, there is some humanity left. All right, let's throw him back. Throw him back. Yes, throw him back. Let's throw him back.
I just
That's all you-
closed the portal. We were talking
Yeah.
through the like.
Yeah, he just simply says, what? No more questions.
No.
Nothing about Victor.
Zip it.
Wait. As soon as he
What?
says Victor,
Okay.
what about Victor?
He just gives his leering grin and says, would you like to speak with him?
Oh, he
Oh.
infected Victor as well. Huh.
He says, not exactly. All I have to do is just put his face on. like Kyra's mask. And then I can go to the Draven sisters and tell them, Alexander killed me, Savannah killed me, Viral killed me. And I don't even need to use a charm.
Oh, god damn it. So he could fuck this all up. Oh.
On the other hand, Kyra is going to say that on the other hand, if you were to somehow prove to the sisters that they were being manipulated, their anger you would have access to every resource they have. Because they would probably realize that what they were doing was based on a lie.
We could potentially use the vampire lore to show that they have been manipulated. The only problem I have with this plan is that he could very well turn that opportunity against us, and I don't see a reason why he would want to help us.
No. Just wondering, for one thing, is he gonna use, when he says he's gonna change his face, do I know what kind of spells he's gonna use, like disguise self? Because I have
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. Come on. Do I have the Arcana check?
No, you don't.
Reroll with my luck. I'm up in the morning.
Alright, let's see how lucky you get.
Yep, 9. Fuck it.
Lady Luck is not with you.
Yep.
Oh no.
I have no clue. Maybe if I know the spells he's using, I can dispel them.
I just, Alexander is thinking, because it's this is the best play. It is. If we can use him to prove that they've been manipulated, this is the best chance that we've got to redeem them.
Let's do it. It's not gonna... if we sit here and waste our time, it's not gonna do us any good. So let's just do it. If you think that's the best course of action, I'm gonna follow you.
Okay.
Ooh,
even if that means our demise.
Yeah, I'm just going to do this. Underroll. Okay. Ooh, Esmeralda thinks she has a pretty good idea what he's doing.
Oh, yeah.
Is Esmeralda
She thinks that it's a version of project image.
Okay.
An illusion. And he can just pass. The thing is, he could just pass it off as a ghost, like it's a spirit in the care of the Raven Queen. So you can't harm it, you can't turn it, you can't really physically interact with it.
Project image. Now that I know. All right.
He's just smiling and nodding as he's listening to you guys figuring this out.
Yeah, I telepathically tells everyone. If I know what spell he's casting, I'm gonna just use spell immunity on him, so, you know.
He won't be affected, so you're saying he's not going to be affected by his own spell?
Yes. So he's not gonna be able to do anything, different. So if he uses project image, then the spell immunity is gonna forbid him from doing any, forbid the spells from doing anything to himself, right?
But that means he won't, if he sees his own project image, he won't be fooled by it.
Oh. Or I can cast it on Draven sisters.
That's true.
One of them.
You're gonna have to save it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Let's just do it.
So if this is the plan, then I think this is the best course. I'm just worried. The only thing is that there's a percentage chance that if they figure out that there's kind of a lie involved, they are definitely not going to like that.
Yeah, but we're telling the truth. So.
He's just going to say, the vampire is just going to say, well, all you have to do is convince them you're not the liar.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. This is,
I'm just going to kick him back inside and say, shut it.
Yeah, I'm actually going to close up the gate, and then I'm going to just fly out the window.
No, before you do, Valkyrie said, wait. There's something we're forgetting here. Why is he so interested in breaking the lie? Why would he go to all this trouble to make a deception and then want us to break it?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out as well. So because he's being way too forthcoming. He's being way too I'll help him with this deception. The only reason that I could think that he would want this is because it's perhaps the Draven sisters. Well, what we figured out is that the Draven sisters are what's keeping, it's keeping this city protected. Unless he wants something else.
I'll let you make an insight check. A very difficult one.
All right, I have.
Can I help
I
him
have.
with that?
I have +7.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, and Savannah can give him the help, so you get advantage on that
Oh,
check.
and I bardic inspire him. Yep.
All right, Bardic
Okay.
Inspire him. 1d6.
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 Just roll
Okay,
for
come
1d6.
on. 6, 2, 23. Give me a bit.
That's pretty high. You think his ultimate plan is to get close to the sisters, although you don't know why.
Okay. So we really don't want to. We don't want to bring him out to the sisters. We really don't. Okay. Now that he's gone, I say this to everyone. Has Viral returned? By the way, at this point,
I wouldn't know when to come back. So
No, he's flying around.
he's flying around.
More!
All right, we'll bring him up to speed once he comes back.
Yeah.
Okay, I say that.
Didn't want to try to eat the clouds. He thought they would be tasty, but they're just frozen water. She's like, it's so cold. No, thanks.
Bleh, bleh. So Alexander explains to everyone. He says, "I think he just wants to help us so that he can get close to the sisters. I think that's what he actually wants. No, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea, and if we're going to just have to do this, we're going to have to do this on our own." I think that's the only way we can do it. I'm not going to risk their lives, even if the vampire god could give us a chance. I think he's just using this as an opportunity.
yeah. Oh wait, I'm not there. I mean,
Like you're
in the back of your
Yeah.
mind. Yeah.
yeah, so much wind and speed. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so Kyra's going to make her own check with advantage.
I can help.
She was infected by this guy.
Oh, Sylvana, you should give her a bardic inspiration.
Yep. Gonna do that.
All right, so I'm going to add 1d6 to that check.
1d6.
Not bad. You see Kyra's face just go completely pale as she suddenly realizes the full import of this plan. And she says she's going to inform you. She's going to that what the vampire god is going to do is he's going to try to infect the Draven sisters and then send them against you, expecting that you're going to kill them.
Oh.
Because when you kill them, they will go right to the Raven Queen, and he will feast on her.
Yeah.
Feast on the Raven Queen? Oh.
What kind of prey does a vampire god seek?
Oh gosh, so he's going after the Raven Queen?
He's going after a vampire god needs gods in order to feed on. He's not going to feed on the blood of a human when he can feed on the blood of a god.
Oh god, that would be even worse.
Oh, okay. So let's not kill the sister. Oh, I'm not there. Oh my god.
Okay, so we can't kill the sisters, or more importantly, we can't.
Let's just go back to Pontifex Maria. Like I said, Bahamut defeated it once. It will definitely have another plan to do it. What is that? I'm hearing sounds from the bedroom. One sec. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing the blanket. Thank you.
I heard sounds from behind. It's the
Sorry.
parking.
Sorry, that was just my dad.
Okay, I
Don't
see.
worry.
Hey.
It's fine.
Okay, so yeah, I guess. See, here's the thing: we're going to have to get rid of the body, or like we can't keep it around. Like we can't. Like it's because here's what I'm thinking. I know this is a lot of like we're like dipping back and forth on what we should or shouldn't do.
That's fine.
Now I'm paranoid about everything. Yeah, I should be. Because now I'm thinking that if we go to the Draven sisters, we go and try and convince them, he's probably got enough power to pop out and like fuck this up. And I think if he has a vessel to do so, it doesn't matter if he's in like a separate plane. I think he's going to get out and he's going to do what he needs to do.
So,
You know what, guys? 1 sec. And then I try scrying again, this time on Silverthorn. For Pontifex.
Well, like you're on the Pontifex?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't scry on a place.
all right, you try to scry Maria.
I can't scry on the place. Instead of a
Well,
creature, you can choose a location.
Maria's
of
already
scene.
left. Kara's going to inform me that she's left. She left a long time ago.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm not scrying the place, I'm scrying her.
Okay,
So the
scrying
point-
her. You can't scry her. You're guessing she's protected against scrying.
Alright.
Oh.
So,
That would be.
you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna scry what's the one with the weird voice? The
Dragon.
Oh, the
Yeah.
dragon the Dragonborn.
yeah, the Dragonborn.
All right,
The guard,
you can
yeah.
scry him,
Mm-hmm.
and he actually has to make a wisdom save because he doesn't know. He does not know you're scrying him.
Yep.
Hang on.
And we know him quite well.
Yeah, it's first.
You do,
hand.
but again,
He doesn't know.
he doesn't know.
Why is Viral not there? Whatever. He's having fun.
He's having
Just
fun.
do
He's doing he's baby sis. Baby
All right,
sis.
you're first hand targets.
Yep.
So you met him.
Yep.
So he has to make a wisdom saving throw. What is your save DC?
Oh, 21 plus 5.
Yeah.
21.
So
Right.
I think it's 20. Hold on. First
Oh,
hand.
just-
Why is it so weird? Why is second hand higher than first hand? It's weird.
Second hand means no. That's the modifier the
DC.
target gets to their save.
Oh, okay.
So they basically you're familiar, so it's a -5.
No, you're first hand. You've met him, but you don't know him well.
Oh, we don't. Sorry. So it's basically he's not getting any
Yeah.
bonuses or negatives.
All right. So he needs to make a saving throw against DC 21, which he makes with aplomb. So he knows
Aw.
someone has tried to scry on him.
Oh, that'll be fun to explain.
Well,
No,
all I
but he's
want
going
is
to-
for to get their attention. That's all I want
Oh,
to do.
what is he gonna do? What is he gonna do?
Yeah.
Let me
What is he gonna
see.
Oh,
I'm gonna scry you back.
do?
Actually, yes. He's going to make Savannah is now needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Willingly let my guard down.
All right.
I'm just
So
gonna fail it.
yeah. So Maria's scrying you back. You sense that someone is scrying you, possibly
I-
Maria.
I kind of wave at her and I start writing on the ground, just like. And basically, it says, "We got a vampire god. Need help disposing. Disposal.
Need help.
Need help to dispose it.
SOS, please help.
Need help to dispose it."
Okay.
And then watch as they instantly teleport.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah. In Barovia,
Um,
I'm gonna add that part.
You're not in Barovia.
Oh, right.
No,
It's Prav.
we're we're
Yeah.
in Pravnova.
We're in Pravnova.
Pravnova.
Yep.
All right.
Pravnova.
Does she need to? No, she doesn't need to. It's just an auction. It's just
She's powerful enough to just teleport to my location.
Well, I mean, it might take her some time, or she might have been doing something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is going to end the scrying spell right then and there. She's going to then cast. Can she do that? Yes, she can. She's going to cast Sending.
Hey.
Hey.
Did you explain this whole situation?
Yeah. How many words can I fit? Oh my god.
On the floor.
Texting.
On the
She's
floor.
saying.
Yeah.
She's basically going to say. Hang on, I'll just type it.
Okay.
Yeah.
25 words.
All right.
Alright.
So wait, it's sending to Sylvana, correct?
Sylvana, yeah.
Yeah, Savannah.
So Sylvan.
That's
Well,
the
that's kind of
message.
interesting because I don't think we've ever heard Pontifex Maria talk.
It's just a whisper.
Yeah.
You just hear a
She
whisper. It
always
just says that.
whispers. Yeah.
Well, didn't she? Because Viral. I think she pulled you. I think.
Yeah, you heard her. You heard her speak aloud, and just in whispers, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
She doesn't
Yeah.
speak aloud because she says that she speaks with Bahamut's own voice,
Yep.
and she doesn't speak lightly.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So that's her message to Savannah.
All right. Send them fast.
Send them fast.
Her.
Yeah, that's it. That's perfect. I love it.
Send them fast.
That's the whole situation. We
Yeah.
need guidance.
Need guidance. Yeah. Send them fast.
So I guess, do we want to stay put? Like,
Here's your guidance, by the way.
Oh, let's see. Let's see it. What's our guidance? Oh, okay. You touch one creature. Okay.
nice.
Nice.
Yeah, my idea of a joke.
Yeah, I know. I got it. It's
Nice.
Yeah, you know what? It's like I've done that before,
Yeah.
where it's like I tell this like great zinger
Mhm.
during my sessions, and then it's like nobody gets it, and I'm like, all right. So anyway, let's move. Let's
Yeah, let's move on.
Let's move on.
Right.
Okay, so I think the best course of action. So do we want to wait for instructions, or do we want to just go try and deal with the
I'm gonna
Draven
wait for
system?
instructions right now. I look around at Alex and Esmeralda and even Kyra,
Mm.
and I say, I trust no one in here is more eager than me to end this menace once and for all.
All right. So,
But if we have a better course of action, I would like to hear it. I would like a proper way to end it. Like, I don't want it to return. I don't want it to pop out any time that it can just destroy our plan. I want something permanent. And I want him to suffer for it. For his arrogance, for everything.
All right.
Let's wait.
Yeah, let's wait.
Yep.
alrighty. So, Viral, you are not missing anything important at all.
Yeah, nothing important. Best time of life. Yeah, we were just flying.
Man, I like to give my own input, but like I said, I'm flying an eagle.
I'm like, this is where Alexander does say we should wait for Viral before we do anything. Let's wait for Viral.
All right. So, you guys are alone with your thoughts.
Okay.
Yep.
So, how long did Vero came back? I'm just wondering.
Probably after like, I don't know, half an hour. Around that time, I would fly back to the tavern, knock on the door.
Yeah,
Guys, good?
As you fly back, all of you notice at the same time, like everything just seems to fade out into black.
What?
Oh.
Including me?
Yeah, even you, Vero.
Wait. Describe this for me. What do you mean fade out into black?
Like, is it just darkness is taking over the entire city?
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
no, it. Yeah, for you guys think it's taking over, but when you like ask, like, is anyone else seeing the blackness? They're looking at it like Heinkel, Kasumi, Esmeralda, Kara. They look at each other like, what are you talking about blackness?
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Oh my god, I'm flying an eagle and I'm freaking blind.
Hold on.
Oh
Is
my
it
God.
a blind spell? Would I know?
Make an Arcana check.
Come on.
But
Great.
first thing I do is I immediately cleansing touch on myself.
All right, you use cleansing touch on yourself, Alexander, and you don't think you're being blinded.
Oh no.
I
Okay.
I'm
just
gonna
messaged
cast
my-
detect magic.
yeah.
I'm just. Oh no! I'm gonna
Alright.
cast identify. I'm just gonna identify.
Identify.
Yep. What is it?
Oh
Yes.
shit!
Yep.
Apparently, everyone
Oh,
is tired of waiting.
Ah,
Yep.
shit!
You know what?
Oh.
Before anything happens, I just tell my ego to land safely.
You're gonna cast on yourself.
Yep.
Wish is a 9th level spell, by the way.
Fuck! Yeah, I know that after I cast the spell. Savannah was like,
Yeah, you guess like, yes, I'm immune to wish. I'm not immune to wish.
no, I'm not immune to wish.
Oh god.
All right.
Where are the Draven sisters getting these wishes from? Christ.
Fucking
They are not. They're pretty high level.
Yeah, and
Freaking
why
G-
don't they just wish us to death? I mean, isn't that
No,
more
they
convenient?
want us to suffer, especially
Yeah.
for what
So
I did.
you guys, all three of you are suddenly together. You're huddled together. It is very freaking cold. Like the floor is covered in a sheet of ice type cold.
Oh boy.
You're in a long chamber. Let's see, how many doors are there? Yeah, there's two. There's one like in front of you, up ahead. There's two in front of you. One's up on the wall up ahead. The other's on the wall to your right.
So wait, we teleported essentially.
Effectively, yes.
Mhm.
They're in a room about 100 feet long by 50 feet wide by 30 feet high. It's got these large Gothic arches up top. It looks almost like the inside of a cathedral.
Hmm.
You see on the back wall behind you is like a series of stained glass windows, depicting. You think it's the Raven Queen.
Yeah.
But we can't
Oh,
see,
boy.
right?
Actually, you can. There's like a light filtering through there's like a dim multicolored light filtering through the stained glass windows.
Well, don't you say?
I think we
we're-
just fade. Maybe we just fade out because we were getting teleported.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
you can see now. Yeah, once you guys are all together, you can see, and you see there's a large throne carved of black rock sitting there. It's also covered in ice, and slouching on that throne with her head resting in her hand is Erwin Draven.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And
Okay.
she's just tapping her finger on the throne, just watching you guys.
Like, do you? I have things I can say. To
Go
try.
ahead and say it.
Like, I think. Okay. Well, I got a couple things. I'll say first thing is like, I'm assuming that was you who just did that.
She sits up and says, "Yes, it was me."
All right. Look, Erwin. This is not the right path. This is not what your brother would have wanted. It's not going to bring him back, and it's not going to make you feel any better.
She says, "I know, but I told you the whole purpose is to go to his tomb and be able to carve avenged onto it. It's not a matter of right or wrong, it's a matter of family honor."
Your family is so much more than that. The moment and the time that I spent with Victor, I could tell his determination. Everything he did for the Raven Queen.
She says, "My family is nothing more. My sisters and I are unable to have children. Our brother is dead. The Draven family ends with us."
He wouldn't have wanted this. And to
She
think
says,
that you're
"Have you spoken with him?" "I have."
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
can I
gonna
insight?
chime
Can
in
I
at this
insight?
point,
Can I
and-
insight check?
Yep.
Can I
Make
insight
an insight check, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
as you're checking her, I'm like, that's really dumb of you to say for someone who's powerful enough to do all this.
She's, you think she's telling the truth? You're not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got an inkling as to what I think is happening right now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
With that, I look at her and say, well, then it all makes sense now. I know exactly what's going on here. And I look at her and say, you are being tricked right now by a vampire god.
You see her eyebrows just knit together. She's like, "Vampire god? Tricked? What? What is this?"
We have under our possession what it appears to be a corpse that is inhabited by a vampire god himself. We have reason to believe that he wanted us to fight. He wanted us to kill you, or vice versa, so that he could get his way to the Raven Queen.
It says, "Not much of a god if he's under your control, is he?"
You don't
Well-
understand
just a
that.
million, one of the million his fractions in essence and everything. Just by the way, if you are being duped, that kind of speaks for your deity as well.
I don't think that's helping, Sylvana.
I know, but I'm just
And
pissed.
she
Like,
glares
I'm
at you, Savannah.
done with people tossing me around like toys. I don't care about you or your stupid brother. I have to say frankly, I've been traveling a lot of time with him, and he's just a stubborn bastard. When he's took a fight, he shouldn't have. You want to kill me for it? Fine, go ahead.
Oh
But that
boy.
won't change the fact that his stupidity made his own funeral.
Yeah. DC 30, guys, let's go.
Let's go. We're gonna
DC 30 to DC
Okay,
40.
wait.
Let's
Okay,
go.
wait. There's one more thing I want to say before this all goes bad. I'm gonna look at her and I'm just gonna say this. Look, he is trying to manipulate all of us right now. This is what he is planning. He has planned this. And I know that if we do this, we're just falling right into his hands. And everything will be lost. And it won't matter about your family name. There will be nothing left.
Persuasion.
She's not listening to Alexander right now. She's just going to point her finger at Sylvana, and she's going to speak a word of dreadful power.
Yeah.
And what
Oh, no.
happens is you see, like, you hear this skittering sound, and Sylvana is suddenly just swarmed by these hideous black bugs.
Oh.
I need you to make a Constitution save,
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvana.
Advantage on that end, but it's probably not gonna work. 6.
No.
Go with the crit. The luck.
Nope.
Nope.
You did not make your save. You take 37 piercing damage as the bugs just start swarming all over you and eating you alive.
7 points.
Then, like, Erwin just stands up. She pulls out a sword made of blue ice.
64. Okay.
And she says, "Come then. Let's see if you can defeat the daughter of winter."
Oh no, I'm not gonna defeat you. In fact, if you want to kill me, go ahead. I won't fight back. Just go ahead. Prove
I would like all
how
of you to roll for
stupid
initiative.
you are.
Yeah.
20.
20.
Oh, my God.
I don't like this at all.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I used
Oh.
luck. I used luck.
Luck.
Okay. Okay. That's way better.
That's way better.
Whew.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, boy.
All right.
All this, like, thinking, say and do. God damn, of course you could teleport us. Why did I
There's-
not think that?
There's a way. I believe that during battles, intentions will be shown.
Yeah.
I believe the heart of the cards will show us the way.
Yeah,
heart of the cards,
Yeah,
the
just
intentions.
Alexander just. This.
All
You
right.
truly know one's intentions once you meet them to the blade.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a fucking awesome saying.
Yeah.
All right.
Too bad Real's not, that wise to say it, but I mean,
Yeah.
I might have another character that could, but whatever.
Hey, don't worry. We're
Yeah.
going to be starting that next campaign pretty soon.
Yeah.
Sylvana, you're up.
Like I
Okay.
said, I'm not gonna fight. I'm gonna sit down
Yeah.
and just sit it right. I'm actually gonna walk right in front of her, to the range that is nearly face to face.
She's about actually 80 feet away from you.
Oh, I just
She made sure
double
she was
speed.
out of your counter spell range.
No. I just double speed. I forgo my action and I
Dash.
fly. Yeah, I do 100 feet of movement, and I fly directly above her, and I just like stand. Actually, I stand on top of her. I just like, go ahead, do what you want. It's not gonna matter anyway. We're all gonna die.
Yeah, she says, "I serve a goddess of death. Do you think I don't know that?"
No, it's a fate worse than death.
All right.
You want?
So that's your turn?
Yep, that's the end of my turn.
All right. So what she's going to do, if you're within 5 feet of her,
Mm-hmm.
she's not sure what you're playing at. She is going to reach up, and she's going to cast harm on you.
Okay.
And you should make a Constitution save.
I
Oh,
botched my
God.
save entirely.
You forgo the save.
Yeah, I forgot the save.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
You take 54 necrotic damage.
54. I'm down to 10. As the energy kind of eats me through, I just stares her in the eyes.
Yeah, it's like staring into the eyes of a White Walker.
Yep.
There's absolutely no compassion in there at
I
all.
don't care. We're all
All right,
gonna die
Vero.
either way.
Okay, Viral. Yeah, fix the problem.
I don't know how to fix the problem. I'm 80 feet away.
Oh Christ.
How
Okay.
do I? I'm 80 feet away.
Okay, what could you? What can we do? Because it's like, I think I'm gonna have to fight her. Like I don't like we've run out of options. Like it like
No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to fight them.
we have very little options at the moment because Sylvana's gonna be probably dead real soon. And
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to. It's 80 feet away, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
I'll do my 30 feet of movement. I
Mhm.
will dash 30 feet,
Bonus
and
action
then-
dash.
Yeah.
and then I will use my charges from Audiviator to Misty Step to where Sylvana is, and then Dimension Door back to where we are.
All right.
Ooh.
Savannah, are you willing for that?
No. I'm gonna use my
Yeah.
dex save to avoid his grasp.
Well, no, it would actually be a wisdom save.
Alright, and then I'm gonna use my wisdom save.
All right.
26.
Oh.
Yeah, you just make it easily.
God damn,
Vero, you can actually go
Sylvana!
back if she's not with you.
Sylvana!
Vero, make
I
a
just-
perception check.
Oh boy, it's
Yeah,
Sister
yeah.
of Death.
Yeah. Sister Dev's gonna Reaper
You too,
teleport
Alex.
behind. Yeah. All right. Oh god, this is where it all falls apart.
Mhm.
This is where like 50 sessions all fall apart right in this moment. 10.
Alexander doesn't see it, but Viral, you see nestling in her hair on her shoulder is Wormwood whispering into Sylvana's ear.
Fuck! I knew it.
Fucking knew it.
I get my arrow and then I want to shoot Wormwood from here.
You've already used your actions this turn.
No bonus action for dash, right? And then
No,
this
you-
use it
Dimension door, that's an action.
Yeah, you did. You
with,
remember
with
you.
Cape of Monty back?
Yeah, it's an action to
Yeah.
activate.
Oh no! Why? Okay,
you can
wait.
point it out though, if you want.
Okay. Alexander, Wormwood is telling Sylvana something. I think this is why she's like this.
I think. Yeah, I knew it because I knew because there was a shift. There was a shift in Sylvana's actions, and I was catching it, but I wasn't sure if that was just Sylvana being
Yes.
Sylvana or if it was something else. And then when you talked about the like chaotic good switching to chaotic neutral, that was like making me go, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Okay, shit.
After I tell Alexander that, I just look at the Draven sister, Erwin.
Mhm.
Wait, don't kill her.
She,
That's not her.
That's not her.
That's not her.
I am assuming I've connected all the dots.
Yeah, she's
And-
looking up. She's looking up at Sylvana. She says, "That looks very much like Sylvana Undershine to me."
No.
She is being manipulated.
She's being controlled.
Then I
She's-
will make sure she's no longer manipulated.
God damn it,
Damn it.
balls. All right. Well, I guess that's all we can do for your turn. So who's next?
Yeah, I just gotta hope the Sister of Death doesn't come to me.
Right, Alex. What do you do?
Shit. She had like Sylvana. I'm assuming I've deduced that Sylvana is being manipulated at this point.
Correct.
Do I
Can
feel
you-
that can I assume that if I were to slay Wormwood or perhaps even banish him, would that sever a connection?
It would prevent him from influencing her, but that would not change any influence he's already had on her.
Shit.
Damn it.
So if he's
you
convinced her
javelin
that
it?
this is the right thing to do, then she may keep doing it.
Can you javelin Wormwood from here?
Wait.
I'm waiting.
1 second. Fuck. Book.
Flip through the book. Flip through the book.
I have a spell that might be able to do this, but She has to roll low. That's the problem. That's the real problem.
Believe in the heart of the dice,
The
Alexander.
heart of the dice. Okay. Because I'm level 17, I have a 5th level spell.
Yeah.
There is one that I've been banking on to maybe help this, and I may not have to use it on Draven. I may have to use it on her. Okay, let me just... Oh, God. Oh, shit, I'm sweating. Sweat.
We're both sweating. We're both sweating, man.
Oh, I knew this was coming. I could feel it in my heart. Okay, sorry. I'm just checking the book.
Christ.
I'm just checking the book right now as quickly as I can. Oh, my hand is shaking. Oh,
Damn it.
God. This is like 20 sessions of this.
I can feel-
This is revenge for me, like leaving that one.
This is like a wonderful setup. Like, I could also tell the shift in Sylvana's actions, but it was Sylvana enough that I didn't question it.
Yeah. Okay, so
And then when he said, yeah, chaotic good to chaotic neutral, I was like, oh my god, this is it. Why didn't I realize this before?
okay, so the spell that I want to attempt to use, and I'm debating who I'm going to use it on, is Gaius.
Gaius. Hang
Yes.
on.
Ooh.
Let me check.
How do you spell that?
G-A-S.
Yeah.
It takes 1 minute to cast.
I might actually take that minute.
Oh, that means I have to defend you for
10
1 minute.
rounds.
Okay, let's do it.
10 rounds before I died. I don't think I have one round.
Hmm.
No, just kidding.
That's 10 rounds for that to happen?
Yeah, 1
Yeah,
minute
6
is
seconds
60
per round.
6 seconds a round. Well, I think on exhaustion, I think you can speed up the spell casting, but you would have to take exhaustion. I think the condition part. Is
No, I think it's just... I have one idea, but I have another idea, but it's also really shit.
What is it?
Alright, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna pray that she rolls shit twice, because I know for a fact she's gonna use luck.
Oh, no,
Alright.
don't worry. I don't have any luck left. Well, I have
Oh,
one
you don't
luck
have any
left. Only one.
Can you not use it, please?
I have
No,
no
she's
clue.
not under. She's on control. You
I
can't.
know. Okay,
So
I'm
use
going.
it.
Okay.
Just do it. We believe. We believe.
I am going to run. I'm going to. Well, she's 80 feet from me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Movement.
Yep.
Fuck. Shit. Oh wait, no. Hasted. Yeah, if I do that. But then I'm gonna be wasting, because the only way for me to reach her is if I haste to double my movement.
Wait, you are in Raven form, right? Hybrid form. So you have a flying speed of 50 feet.
Oh, I have 60 feet? Yeah, okay. Perfect,
50
thank you.
feet.
So
Flying speed of
60 plus Misty Step is 90. So I
50,
can get there
50.
technically.
Only 50.
That's still
Well,
80.
still
It'll
80.
get you up to them.
Okay, I'm gonna use my movement and my bonus action, Misty Step. That's 1 second level spell. Okay, and I'm gonna attempt to cast Banishment.
Alrighty. Oh no,
Who
Wormwood.
are you
you said.
casting it on?
That's the thing. I can cast it on Wormwood, but I honestly think it might be better for me to cast it on Sylvana
Okay.
because she's
I
gonna.
think,
She's
yeah,
gonna.
Sylvana. Sylvana's probably the best bet because
Yeah.
she's also in 10 HP. She's gonna die.
She's gonna die. All right,
Alright.
I'm gonna cast Banishment on Sylvana and pray that she rolls low.
Alright, so
She's gonna.
she's gonna roll really high. Watch her. Alright,
When it only works against us, she's gonna work. She's gonna roll high.
yeah.
hang on.
Come on,
Spell
please.
those, 4th level. Make a charisma saving throw.
Me?
Oh,
Charisma?
fuck me.
It's charisma. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I don't stand a chance. Why?
27.
No.
No.
She just
Alright.
resists being banished.
Oh,
Wait,
I thought that
resistance.
was.
Hold on. Let me check. Isn't banishment wisdom save?
No, it's charisma. I just read it.
I
Okay.
just tried it. It's
Just
charisma.
wondering.
All right, that's my turn.
Alright, Savannah, what are you doing your turn?
I'm actually gonna hug the Draven sister.
You try to
Oh
hug
my
her, and your arms just go right through her.
Yep.
You realize that this is an illusion that they've created, and they're, somehow Erwin is casting her spells through it.
Alright. I look at the throne. I walk towards it, and I sit on it.
Mhm. You sit down. It is very cold.
Yep. And that will be the end of my turn.
All right.
Oh my god.
So Erwin Draven, the illusion of it anyway, just smiles coldly at Alexander and Viral.
Come on.
God.
All right. And then she is going to cast Blight on Sylvana.
Yeah, okay.
Sylvana, would you like to make a Constitution save?
I will. Let me roll for something. Hold on. 1d2. Let's see how this works.
Oh god. Alright, roll a d2.
Oh.
No, I don't like that number.
Well, actually, she's gonna fall for it. 1 is to fall for it. 2 is not to fall for it.
If she's within if she's within me, that is a 19.
That's still.
Not a 19, 20.
All right,
Probably
that
still
still wouldn't be
lower.
enough.
Yeah.
But
Sylvana, Sylvana takes 38 necrotic damage.
Oops. I'm down.
You see her body just seems to almost wither up, and then she just slumps over. Wormwood then pops out from her hair, flashes you a big yellow-toothed grin, gives both Viral and Alexander the finger, and vanishes.
With Sylvana or just himself?
Just himself, he just vanishes.
You fucking piece of shit. I liked
Yeah.
your voice.
I liked your voice too.
You were the chosen one.
All right,
So much emotions right now. Oh my god.
Viral,
my god.
do
It's
something
my
with
turn.
this.
Okay. Okay. Here's the thing. Erwin can hear me, correct?
Yes,
She's an illusion. So
she's interacting with you
Oh.
through an illusion. You guys all saw Sylvana fail to hug her. So
Yep.
now when you look at her, you
Okay.
just see the image just flicker and
Would
she's
any
translucent.
spell that would hurt someone be counted as an attack to that person?
You remember, this is an illusion. You can't hurt it.
No, I'm not hurting it because I have panache. Means
Mhm.
that I'll try to persuade or at least taunt.
She can hear you.
Yeah, I'll taunt Erwin so that since she can hear me and we both share the same language, and the creature is hostile, she must target me with any attack she has to make.
Mm. All right.
interesting.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. I shout shit, I think I have to deceive this too. I say if you really want to avenge your brother, kill me. I'm the one who left him to die.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
Damn it. Come on. I have no luck. I am just pulling this right out of nowhere. I'm desperate.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
No, she is not cool.
Fucking
But she will attack you.
Alright. I have to run to where everyone else is. I use my movement and dash to get 60 feet closer to everyone.
All right.
And I activate my animated shield.
Okay. So, Alexander, what do you do?
God damn it. Oh my god.
Just
What?
grab Sylvana and get out of there.
Yeah. Well, the problem is that guess what's gonna happen?
Next round, she's got to make some death saves.
Yeah. Well, no, that's not the other thing. Remember how we talked about how there's no way that they've going to let us use Auto Viator to teleport us out, which means that there's most likely a thing that will stop us from teleporting out.
Autoviator punches through all teleport defenses. It doesn't care.
No, here's
You
the
s-
thing. I don't have
it
enough
would
charges to
scramble it.
teleport.
Right,
You
it would not teleport
oh.
where you wanted to go, but it would. But you
I
would
don't have
I-
enough charges to teleport.
Can I grab her body and yeah, I only have 1/4 level. I have. Do you think you can get out on your own, Viral? Because I have to dimension door out.
Go. Just go. I can handle it.
Okay,
Alright.
I'm gonna grab her and I'm gonna attempt.
You dimension door out.
Okay, 500 feet, as far away from this place as possible.
Okay, this is a big castle. The only other thing out there is the lake. You can teleport out You can basically teleport outside of the room if you wanted. Looking at my map, this is a big freaking castle.
Well, the problem is that they're gonna chase us, and
Not if I have anything to say about it.
oh god, no! If this is where Viral dies, I'm fucking pissed.
Alright, so you just grab her, you dimension door out.
Yeah, I guess that's what I do.
You
Yeah.
dimension door outside, you're in a grand hallway. You can see the dim winter sunlight is filtering through a massive stained glass window. You're right on a balcony overlooking a massive entry hallway.
Oh my god.
You can see that it extends up to the ceiling is about 100 feet up.
Okay.
Maybe it's really
I'm
made this castle.
I am booking it. I want to try and see if is there any way out? Is there any way out?
If
Is
you were
there
to get down 30 feet onto the ground, there's a main gate. There's a main door that you can see that would likely lead you outside of the castle, and then from there you can make your way to the bridge.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and go for it.
Alrighty,
Meanwhile,
Savannah,
death saving throws.
I need you to make a death save.
Advantage because of the cloak.
Alright, that's just not magical, it's a death save.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Then 8. My bad.
Not magical, so you just take one failure. It's not a magical
Yep.
thing. Alright, Erwin is going to just simply look at the Viral and say, so what do we do now, Lakewood?
Well, you're not going to hurt Sylvana or Alexander without getting through me.
And she says, I don't have to. And there's something about the way that she puts emphasis on I that makes you nervous.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we stop for the night.
Oh my god.
Damn it!
That was really well done. I mean, I'm glad that my suspicions were correct. I'm glad that they were, because I was thinking about that constantly, because I was like, there's a shift. I feel that there's a shift going on with Sylvana.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm like-
exactly. I felt it too. I just
And,
never really placed on.
The
Damn it!
shift, did you guys feel it? The shift
Yeah.
happens.
Yes, we felt it.
after I took the deal from the vestiges like long before.
Yeah, we're
I
just
felt
basically
it.
exacerbating it.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
realized-
you mean the deal that was giving you legendary resistance?
No. The deal when I took on
The messages in
charisma
the
bonus.
about.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So you see,
Okay.
like I gradually add
Yeah.
on to the flaws because I
Yes,
steal from
well
Viral,
played.
I do anything. Yeah.
And
no.
that's why she was going out for the money.
Yeah.
That's why she did that.
inspiration
Okay.
for Sylvana for that.
That was well done. That,
Well done.
You fucking earned that inspiration.
Yeah.
Well done.
Vera, what's it?
Planting
Wormwood.
seeds. Yeah.
Yeah, Wormwood is he's realizing that with Sylvana's current attitude that he can have his cake and eat it too.
Mhm.
Basically,
Yeah.
like he can help Mephistopheles advance his plan, and he can also get Sylvana's soul remanded to hell.
Mhm.
So
Damn
he's basically exacerbating that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, like, the first thing when we pick up next week is I'm gonna attempt to do like obviously a medicine check to try and stabilize her, but not have her be conscious because I'm
Yeah.
almost certain she's gonna either attack me or do something worse.
Mhm.
Well, you can heal her up for 1 HP and then hit her and make it non-lethal.
Oh yeah. It's like, wait, what's going on?
Boop.
This is the first time where I felt the most danger for Vero.
This is the
Yeah.
like I feel
Right.
danger for everyone.
Mhm.
Right
I
now.
can feel the death. This is how bad the
So
situation is.
close.
I can feel
Yeah.
the death.
This is how a high-level enemy wins fights.
Yeah.
This is how
really
high-level
is.
enemies win
You're gonna
fights.
have to go through me. Oh, I don't have to. Oh shit.
It's, I don't have to. It's like, wait, what do you mean you don't have to? And then meanwhile, he's like, yeah, wait, yeah, okay, so I'll heal you. Wait, where's Savannah? Why did it totally get replaced with a sack of potatoes? I'm suffering, you bitch! Get out of my house!
And at least
Yes.
if Viral ever dies trying to stop them from getting to reach Alexander and Sylvana, I want them to 1v3 the sisters. That's all I want.
Yeah.
If he ever
Souls-style
dies.
boss fight.
Dark Sword Styles, I'll do it.
Yeah.
You know
I'll do
what?
it.
For funsies, because I don't think this is going to happen. You know what Alexander's original plan was?
What?
What?
I was going to essentially fight, like probably try and convince them. It would lead to a fight. And then at one point, I was gonna like dimension door Erwin to the top of a tower or a different location, like a room where it was just me and her.
Yeah.
And I was basically going to plunge the sword into the ground and say, "Take my life," and see what happens.
Well, I don't
And, like,
think that'll work because
I know, but
Yeah.
but for me, it was like you will understand that
Yeah.
it will not bring you what you want.
Mm.
And I was
Yeah.
hoping that with the act of doing it, that maybe it would actually go through to her. And but honestly, now that everything has fallen apart, I don't think that plan is viable anymore. And now the
Actually,
plan is
what Sylvana did is similar to that.
it's very similar.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that was why I was so
Yeah.
shocked, because I was like, you
Sylvana is not
you
the
did,
type.
you
She's
did
good.
you did this
Yeah.
you did this before me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Sylvana is more like part of the reason she did it. It's because she's also sick of all this nonsense, and she got.
Mhm.
this
Yeah,
feeling that-
I understood that.
Yeah, she got this.
That's why I thought.
feeling-
That's
Sorry, go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead.
no, sorry. I like to say it was just very believable for Sylvana's character because throughout
Yeah.
the entire campaign, like you've met with so much deals with your family and stuff
Yeah.
like that. That's why it was so believable for me. It's like
Mm.
that's so Sylvana. Like I understand why.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
That's going
shift.
to be Sylvana's
perspective.
punishment in hell.
It's
Savannah
kind-
cherishes her freedom above everything else.
Yeah.
So they're not going to be doing all the horrible pornographic things you think they'll do to her. They're just
Yeah.
going to take her freedom away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
She will
just-
have zero control. She'll
It's
be
just-
aware but have zero control.
Mhm. It's just this part
That is-
is an explosion point. Like
Yeah.
all the
It was
pressure
like it was a
just
bit
pressed
it was a
on-
climate. It was basically
Yeah.
Like-
Perfect.
it was that was so well executed,
Mhm.
because like you could
It's
feel
so good.
because I could feel it, because
Yeah.
the moment that you went on that quest for the robe,
Mhm.
I was like, this seems like an unnecessary risk that Sylvana wouldn't do.
Yeah,
Mhm.
same.
And I was like, but I couldn't tell if it was just like, let's do it for shits and giggles, right?
Mhm.
Because there's always
Yeah,
that
yeah.
mentality where okay, well, maybe
It's
the player
just Sylvana.
it's just Sylvana.
her.
She wants to do something fun, because I
Yeah.
remember, and that's how I treated it.
Mhm.
And
Same here. That's
oh.
what. And then it was actually more of a bigger problem, which we realize now. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my
we
god,
realized too late.
we realized too late. This has been building up for how many sessions?
Well, it's
Nice.
been building up. I
Over
think
30.
Yeah.
over 30. Yeah.
Well, whenever you made the deal with the vestige, I don't even remember.
That was
That
like
was
I think
Yeah, like
10 sessions
session
ago.
20 or something, or
No,
maybe 30.
no. It was
30.
No, like when we were going to go to the death plane.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh my
That
god.
was
That
so
so I know
long
what that
ago.
is. That was literally
Yeah.
I know that was session 37.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
That was around that time, because that was when we started recording.
Mhm.
That was
Oh,
over
yeah,
20
that's right.
sessions
beginnings
ago.
to
Oh
the
my
dances,
god.
darkness, Tomb of Angels. No, you got in. I think it was either. I'm checking the list now.
Mhm.
You know, just saying, I'm really scared for Viral right
Yeah.
now. I
Tomb of
swear.
Angels. That's when you did it.
Which one?
Tomb of Angels. You accepted
Tomb
the
of
dank
Angels.
gifts the
Yeah.
temple had to offer, which you did only after trolling the vestiges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making fun of ancient evils when they're unable to fight back.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Uh,
That was fantastic. Well done. Well done.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done, all of
you
you.
can't see me, but I'm bowing, basically.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It's worked so well.
Well,
I'm
well, next session will be interesting.
Yeah.
so
Oh,
very interesting.
Oh my
Girl,
God.
please don't
Girl.
die.
Girl, please don't die.
No, this is a horror game, guys. Death is only the beginning.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, hey, if Viral has to do the things to keep you two alive, Viral is willing to die for it.
All right, Savannah.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to talk. You're gonna have to message me after the session.
Yeah.
Once we're all done here, but because I don't want you to be left with like just watching everything.
Okay.
You are going to have to make an NPC.
Oh, yay! Oh,
Oh,
can I
yeah, you
use
get to
Kaz? Like, I mean, I haven't played him since my very first campaign. He's my first. So yeah,
You want
Man.
basically Kaz to show up.
yeah,
that would be actually really
That would be
interesting.
yeah.
Yeah, that
because
would be-
Kaz
yeah,
is like
I-
long gone this whole time.
All right,
So-
yeah.
Yeah, and that
And
would,
if
lead,
you
that,
want-
would lead, that would lead to some very interesting role moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you his stats.
Yeah.
If
If
you
not him,
contact
I
me-
got other characters in mind, so it's fine. Like it's up
Oh
to
yeah,
you.
PM me.
Man.
Yep.
If we want to go full circle, Viral should die next session, so I get to make a new PC.
Please,
damn
just
it.
don't die.
See, I didn't die. I just disappeared from the plot, and that's
just
why I
ran.
brought. I didn't. I got kidnapped, and then
Mm-hmm.
Maya
Oh, yeah,
showed
yeah.
up, and then Bartimaeus was kicked out of the campaign in what was the most hilarious way possible.
It'll be hilarious if he pops back in just in the nick of time, just like,
I'm
I got
back,
your back.
bitches.
Yeah.
Viral,
Yeah.
I got you.
Little
Dude,
V.
dude,
Yeah.
dude! I have some plans for Bartimaeus for the second campaign
Yeah.
that are. I'm really excited if
He
we ever get
teleports
that far.
like 1,000 years in the future.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Viral,
yeah, that'd
hold
be
my
great.
hand.
Oh my god.
Take my hand if you want to
To
live.
live.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. I gotta go, but that was
Awesome
an
session.
amazing
Awesome
session.
session.
Yeah,
Oh my
Awesome.
god.
Awesome for
Yeah.
everyone.
All right.
I gotta go too.
Yeah, me
Props
too.
to both of you. Amazing.
Well done,
Amazing.
well done, everyone.
Well done,
Good
everyone.
game.
All right.
Good night.